Hey, before we get into the video, I'd like to make a quick shout out to JINNIBERRY for making the amazing artwork that you see on screen now. The link to her channel is in the description. Go show her some support. We're just gonna do a bit of Puyo Puyo while we wait for that remaining percentile. I love Puyo Puyo. Yeah. 3-chain. Man, I didn't even mean to do a 3-chain. Oh well, the game's done downloading.
Who's that Pokémon? It's
Number 15.
I have such high expectations for this game, and I am so scared because it's a modern Pokemon game.
Welcome to my realm, located both beyond time and space.
It is well that thou art here.
Hey kid, I'm Arceus. Now I wish to know thine appearance. I can't see you, I'm blind.
Whoa. Why does the blonde variants of them look so not good?
What is thy name?
I'm gonna go with my classic name. Oh wait. So here's the thing, right? I always make Mace my name in every Pokemon game, but I think this is gonna be... This is set in the past. Yeah. Yeah, that's Macethy.
Macethy. Seek out all Pokemon, and thou shalt find me once more.
Oh, where? Oh, I'm falling. Is that an iPhone? No. I can't play Pokemon Go without that. Wait, isn't that a shirt that you can get in X and Y?
I can't believe it. God stole my iPhone.
This is cool. Oh, I just realized guys, you might not believe me right now, but I'm pretty sure our character was expressive. That's not possible. That can't. No. Pokemon protagonists can't be expressives in 3D environments. That can't happen. Are you alive, my boy? Oh, never mind. Bro, I got my slides on. What voice does this guy have? But thank goodness you seem unharmed. Who are you? I'd like to ask you the same. I mean, you fell out of the sky. You understand. Come now, who in the world does that? I must say your clothing is unusual. You wouldn't happen to have an acquaintance in these parts, would you? I doubt it. I'm expressive! Huh? How? That's not supposed to happen in Pokemon! What? I'm in attack position. What is that behind that guy's head, bro? I see. You seem to be in a bit of a pickle. Pickle Rick. Might I offer some directions? Do you have somewhere around here you could stay? No. I'm homeless. He's expressive! What is happening? So you don't know anyone here and you don't even know where to spend the night? Well, this is a proper pickle Rick indeed. Are you quite sure you'll be able to survive? Yeah, I got it. I got it. No need to worry, sir. Well, no gentleman would abandon a person in such need. Oh my, I had completely forgotten. I had just caught up to these 3 runaway Pokemon when you tumbled out of the sky. It's almost as if they knew you would appear. But do you even know what a Pokemon is? Wait! Is this a... What? What? Is that an option to skip a tutorial? Is that what that means? I know it's not really a tutorial, but I think we just skipped an explanation. They are breaking so many grounds with this intro. And what the heck? My, that's a relief. Though you fell from the sky, it seems we have had some common ground, eh? Oh yes, and what might your name be? Oh ho, you're called Mesa Thee. That name has quite the ring to it. I imagine it must have some lovely meaning. I don't know about that one. Oh, but I do apologize. I have not even introduced myself. My name is Laventon. I am something of a I am something of a Pokemon professor myself. That is to say, I am a scholar seeking to deepen our understanding of Pokemon. Yes, Pokemon such a— I did not even get to finish my sentence, you little ungrateful pieces of crap. Oh, blast and bother. My darling Pokemon, why must you run from me again? Oh my goodness. Why? Oh, we're sprinting! Whoa! I was Why does he look like that? Why does he walk? This is his walk cycle. Why it be? Ew, does this look weird to anyone? It's God gave me the new Apple iPhone. That's great. So God stole my iPhone, sent me back in time, and then gave me back my iPhone, but he upgraded it. And I bet it's not good. I bet they're not good upgrades. A message appeared on the screen. I bestow upon thee this Arc Phone, and thy mission seek out all Pokemon. Sigh, alas, yet another miss. I tried catching my little runaways by tossing some Pokeballs their way, but I am not the best at this sort of thing, you see. I should not have picked this voice. This is such a strain on my vocal cords. Oh my, I nearly forgot to cover the most crucial thing. Now how to catch Pokemon. I had a little stroke. Throw these at Pokemon to catch them. 50? Where am I gonna put that, sir? I have shorts, dude. I'm gonna get Cyndaquil. There he is. Yeet! I got him. Whoop! Got him. I cannot believe it. I am still talking to you. That is so wild. Whoop! Speedrun. Speedrun. Oh. Yeah! Speedrun. Got it. How is it that you catch Pokemon so ably when we've only just arrived? Well, I can't help but think there's a reason you appear here now. What is that? But in order to properly document Pokemon, we must of course catch them. And therein lies the rub, I'm afraid. Come now, what do you say? Shall we help one another out, my boy? You got me. How did you know? Well, first things first. Let's get these Pokemon back to the village. And then we'll sort out your lodgings and find some proper clothes, any meal, and something else. Follow me then onward to Jubilife Village. Galaxy Expedition Team. That's like Galaxy. I'm forced to RP walk. Excuse me. excuse me. You're in the way. Excuse me. Excuse me. Shut up! You're bald! Oh, it has a little marker. I'ma make it. I'ma make it. I'm almost there. Man's got avocado on his nose. Well now, aren't you awfully suspicious? The wallflowers for Galaxy Team folk only. We don't have seats for outsiders. Move along. No! Eh? Who are you? I haven't seen anyone just like you are. What if you were attacked by a Pokemon? You mean mincemeat in those flimsy clothes, but yet they're so stylish. His Pokemon do get away from him at times, though. It makes me a bit worried for him. He's a bit of an idiot and doesn't really know what he's doing half the time. I suppose I'm hardly one to talk. I've had some trouble with Pokemon myself. I was hit by a Pokemon move called Thundershock not too long ago when I had to take to bed. But Professor, well, he's gonna die soon. I can tell. Unfortunately, it is just as Akari says, I'm a clumsy sort of fellow. Ah! I like her expressions a lot, actually. You can't just slap a badge on whoever you think is Captain Silene! I am the captain of the Galaxy Team Survey Corps. You may call me Silene. Silene. Professor Lavington has told me how you helped secure his Pokemon when they slipped his control. And now it seems he would like us to feed and house you in exchange for your ongoing labor. You look to be 15 or so. I'm 15? And that's the oldest Pokemon Pro tag we've had, right? Like, I think Gen 5 only had, like, 13 or something, right? It's usually 10 years old. Quite old enough to work for your keep. But we can't simply take a stranger who wanders in among us. Tomorrow we shall see if you can prove yourself worthy. Now, could you join us for a meal? I'm sure you got plenty of questions for our visitor. That's quite alright. I prefer to eat alone, so I might appreciate my meals without distraction. I hate people, and thus am unlikable as a result. Aloof as always, I see. I do not think that is what aloof is. Well, no matter, the rest of us can share a meal and some pleasant conversation then, eh? Benny, old chum, the usual potato mochi, if you please, but make it particularly today. Now do a little dance. Professor Lavington, where exactly did you meet our visitor? Well, you know about that great hole in the sky? The one people call the space-time rift? Our new friend fell right out of it. Just casually. You can't be serious. Come now, I am a scientist. My job is to observe and explain any and all phenomena. I concern myself with only the facts. I'm gonna pronounce words incorrectly with this guy on purpose. Well, we know this much. Pokemon are terrifying and I pee my pants every time. They scare me a lot. As the Survey Corps really have the leeway in enjoying a leisurely meal with this outsider. He scares me. He smells of some scent. Gamer. Now have your fill, Mesity. If you do not eat, I will hit you. That was quite delicious. I ate the sun. Yeah, the food was alright. I don't know why you had to eat the sun, though. It was kind of scary. Mesity, was it? For tonight, at least, we will provide you with a place to sleep. You may use our quarters there. Grant this man our finest shack. But if you fail to pass the trial we put to you tomorrow, you must move on. We will leave you for dead. You will be expelled from the village to meet your fate, and perhaps your death in the wilds. Now I have a reason to look worried. Captain Silene's somewhat like Hisui, and that they're both quite harsh. Now she simply puts on a stern front to help keep us all safe. At any rate, I think it's time we turned in for the night, eh? It's a good thing we can't fall out of the futons we sleep in there. I imagine our new friend has enough falling for one day. And with that, I bid you both a good night. Yeah, alright. Oh, okay. Oh, I forgot there's customization. I forgot there's customization. Uh-oh. What is that? Bidoof! Ooh. There's actual graphics. Good morning, Mason D. Are you up? Quite some lightning last night, wasn't it? I got hit right on the noggin. It was really painful. Oh, wait, hold on. Well, I don't know where our shoes go, but it's cool that I like that attention to detail though. Taking off your shoes whenever you go into like the actual wood. That's awesome. They didn't have to do that. That's cool. Small little details. What lovely weather we got! I hope you had a nice sleep, even if this land is strange and new to you. Who are you? If you wish to join the Galaxy Expedition Team, prove yourself capable by going out into the Obsidian Fieldlands is such a sick name. It's Bidoof, Starly, and Shinx. Catching 3 Pokemon from the start, no one in Galaxy was amazing! Did this stranger not catch 3 Pokemon only yesterday? My trial should be simple enough for him. If the professor wasn't exaggerating things, that is. If you wish to stay, you must prove beyond any doubt that you'll be an asset to our cause. I will lend you one of our Survey Corps satchels to carry whenever you may need in the field. You will not have any drip, though. You will remain dripless little man. This sash doesn't really match your clothes. Can we give this man some drip? No. In order to complete our Pokédex and, well, simply survive this unforgiving land, Mason B absolutely must pass this trial. Starter. I've already decided who I want. This was a really hard pick, though. It was hard to decide. But I saw some final forms, and I think I know what I want. I already have a name picked out and everything. It's such a banger. Alright, we're grabbing Cyndaquil. They're all so lovely! I didn't ask you. Do you want Cyndaquil as your first partner? Yes, please. Look at my little boy wobbling around! He's so tall. It's a lot taller than I thought he was. Why is Rowlet the shortest? And with that, one of the Pokemon you caught at the Prelude Beach, that's good, will now be yours to keep. Good show. I've tucked Cyndaquil back inside its Pokeball for you, so take it, it is yours. I have a banner name. Let me name him, let me name him, let me name him now. Wait, how do I name him? I need to name him. Yes! Alright. Check this out. Willow. His name is Willow, everybody. His name is Willow. Short for Will-O-Wisp. That'll make sense later. Can I have him follow me? Please follow me. Ah, he won't follow me. Is that supposed to be Cynthia? Like, I mean, this is like a lot in the past, so it's like a descendant, right? That looks like it's supposed to be Cynthia. Gray eyes, blonde hair, over one eye. That's it. Oh, what a curious little getup you have there. I can already tell you're quite the character. I'm Volo, the go-to choice for any of your mercantile needs here in Hisui. I've heard talk about you fell from the sky, didn't you? L. Investigating the odd and novel is key to any good merchant success. So what do you say? How about I see how your Pokemon do in battle? Gonna kill you. Throws out Garchomp. Quick attack. Quick attack is my basic move? That's kind of cool. Can I walk in front? Don't do that. Ah! I'll protect Willow. Hold on. Never mind, we're good. This is cool. I like this. Level up. It kind of had like a Breath of the Wild type sound effect. Like it was like the level up sound, but it had like a Breath of the Wild sound font. This game is so much better than I expected. Yeah, I've had high expectations and it's like delivering, and that's what scares me most. Because it's a modern Pokemon game. I'll be hoping that you're successful in that trial of yours. More Galaxy team members means more customers for yours truly, after all. I'ma head out. Wow, you were really bad! This is our base camp. The last safe haven before you reach the wilds. Before your trial, you must catch 3 species of Pokémon. Bidoof, Starly, and Shinx. Ready to get started? Ah! Oh, well, you see, Captain Selena's got hold of me after you left. She impressed upon me that I bear full responsibility for whatever happens to our sudden guest. Apparently, I have to pay if he dies. So that sucks for me. This is the Aspiration Hill. The species of Pokemon you're meant to catch live in here. It looks a bit bad, but you gotta don't worry about that part. Don't look at the trees. First person. I'll just snipe it. You don't have to tell me. I got it, dude. I'm not gonna crouch. Got him. Go Bidoof! Go investigate over there. I'm dripless right now, dude. Except my shoes. My shoes are dripping. Okay. It'll catch. Epic. Oh ho, I said you passed the trial with flying colors and it seems that you did that. That was epic. Congratulations, Mesa Thief. You've taken your first step towards seeking out every Pokemon. This calls for a commemorative photograph. We have photographs. Wow, you look like garbage. It seems I won't have to leave you to die after all. Congratulations. You've passed your trial. You can hold on to that satchel. I must admit you've impressed me. I have set a high hurdle to judge whether a stranger like yourself could be worthy, but you've cleared it. This is yours, the official uniform of the Survey Corps. Drip! Get changed. Not in here. I don't know, I kind of Can I do that? Can I do this? Ah, dang it. It doesn't want me to have fun. I see you've changed. Regarding your accommodations, you may continue to use that room you slept in. You may wear this as well. Here's a hat. Now present yourself to the commander. Oh wow, he looks like Professor Rowan. That's wild. Never could have seen that coming. I've been waiting for you. Man, this cast of voices is really gonna make me die. So you a Mesa Thief. A simple yes or no will do. I've been briefed on your situation, including how you fell from the rift in the sky and whatnot. Weird crap. Yeah, alright. Give me a hug. Try to throw him. Hey, yeah! You stupid little man. Your sumo needs work, but I do see some potential. I like that you tried to pick up a grown man and throw him. That would have been funny if you succeeded, which you did not. Don't expect a warm welcome from everyone. Naturally, some will be slow to trust an outsider who literally fell out of the sky. How did you do that? Well, you passed the trial that was put on you. No matter how odd you seem, you're part of Jubilife Village now. Dedicate yourself to the work of the Galaxy Expedition Team and complete the Pokédex. But I warn you, Mesa Thief, Pokemon are terrifying creatures. Keep your wits about you, head on a swivel and whatnot. Mission complete. You may now change into your drip sandals. So the commander has also accepted you. But understand this, you begin as a no-star recruit. That's like Kill la Kill, actually. Here, you will need this. It's the Minecraft recipe for crafting Pokeballs. And $3,000 as well. You will have to buy the necessary materials. You will not spend it on that, though, I assume. You're going to get a haircut and buy drip. You are an expert at Minecraft yourself. Teach our new recruit what he needs to know. Of course! Okay, so basically you have to beat the game as fast as you can before the hunters find you and kill you. I call it Minecraft Manhunt. I think it's gonna be big. And then the guy is like, it will never be big. You need to stop having this fake dream of yours. I'm trying to help you not destroy your future. It will be big, I promise. It's gotta become a big thing. The professor asked me that I'm ready to change you of clothes. Here you go. I hope they fit. Oh, what? Yo! We got free drip! This is the way the craft works, basically! Don't get distracted by the empty promise of drip! It won't leave you happy! Yeah. Yeah! I want to look at the drip. I don't think we're allowed to buy anything, because we gotta buy stuff, but... Let's see, what we got? Okay. We can change the color hat. I can get that. I can get a Naruto headband. Ooh, okay. Karate outfit. Oh, and then I can get the actual, like, sandals. I will probably buy those later, but we are not here for that. Oh, glasses. I can get... Yeah, we won't buy anything yet. Actually, if possible, let's get a haircut. I want to do that. Oh, it's cheap. Okay. Alright, let's see what hairstyles we can get here. Oh yeah, that probably looks really good with the hat. Yeah, we'll do that for now, I guess. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad. You can use a crafting table here at the crafting table shop anytime you need to make an item in the village. And I'll supply we need to make your first Pokeballs once you're ready to begin. Call it my way of saying congratulations on joining us. Cause just spend the money you got from the caption on clothes or whatever you think is. Oh, okay, so I could have just done whatever I wanted. Epic epic 1, 2, 3. 20. Wow, you just that was all of my money. I'd be all too happy to explain more about the research tasks I could use your assistance with. Come join me in the Fieldlands camp whenever you're ready, my good Mesathy. My good Mesathy. That's a good line. Righto, let's get to it then, shall we? In order to complete the Pokédex of yours, there were a great many research tasks I'll need to help you carry out, my boy. The details of these tasks can be found in the Pokédex for you to reference anytime. You must catch and battle diverse Pokemon species and carry out plenty of research tasks. Do so and you'll gain research points and other rewards for your work. I'm angry now! One last piece of advice, Mesathy. If you see a wild Pokemon's attack coming your way, dodge like your life depends on it! Here, watch closely and remember what I do so you can do it later. Hup! Yeah! Gamers call that a combat roll. So how do I do the combat roll? I don't remember if it gave me a thing. I'm assuming it's like a trigger. Oh no, it's Y. I wish I could slide. That would be cool. One of the tasks is to defeat a lot of them. What? Wait, it does more than 20? Did it? Hold on. 60? Wait, a potion is a super potion in this game? I can't tell if that's soft or scary. What? There's no jump, which feels awkward. Ooh! That was so BM! Oh, whoops. I found my new strat. Okay. Here, nice little reward for keeping up with me. Your own crafting. I can craft on the fly? That's interesting. How would I Nuzlocke this? Is a Nuzlocke on this possible? This is the first Pokemon game in a while that I've been like genuinely like excited to look around this place and explore and see what type of Pokemon there are there, you know? Ponyta? Crap. Here, try this. I have made a mistake. Oh, I don't think I can catch that. But that isn't gonna stop me from trying. I don't like that it has red eyes. Oh no. It's level 40! It's an alpha! What? Oh no. Willow? Willow, we go! Where are you going? Don't think so. That was sick. Hold on, I want to do that again. Oh, it's turning nighttime. Please, ghost types, come out. I want a ghost type. Zorua, I'm pretty sure in the trailer it was in a snowy place, so I don't think we're there, but wouldn't it be cool? That one's jumping up and down. Ah! Jinx! No! Yo! That Drifloon go hard though. You've made good progress on these research tasks, Maestha. I do believe you're ready to move up in the ranks. Let's head back to the village and report the good news to Captain Silent. It's time you earned yourself a star. Can we do that next time? Alright, well, first of all, we're gonna give that guy that Wurmple. He wants it. He deserves it. You really brought me one. It must be as good as the rumors say. I'd like to name this Wurmple right away. Now I've been told a Wurmple will evolve into a Pokemon known as Beautifly, so I should give it a name with that in mind. Oh, it's not gonna evolve into a Beautifly guy. This is a tough decision. Whoa. Which do you like best? Beautisha, Beautifred, or Eugene? Eugene. Yeah, I like Eugene too. I guess that's decided then. I'll raise Eugene to be a stupendous beginner, which way say. Wurmple. The automatic setting for text speed is fast. That's the standard. Well, that's good to know. What? Here. Bidoof. Go get Wurmple. That's it. Oh, nice. I can... Nice. If you have progress to report, I will judge its worthiness. Show me your Pokédex. It looks like a load of crap. With this, you have officially attained the rank of first star in the Galaxy Expedition Team. I can use heavy balls. Revive. I can craft revives. Let the stranger like you should fall from the sky and yet flourish among us. Among us. I can't stop saying among us. Sauce, sauce, sauce. So, Mesathy, my boy, I believe a jolly good congratulations is in order. Well done on earning your first star rank. Potato Much, you taste so much better when you have something to be happy about. Still, we'll be very busy from now on between our survey, corpse duties, and requests from folks here. Which reminds me, have you already taken on that request from the... Okay, just don't say anything. Speaking of which, weren't you approached with a request recently, Ikari? What is it all about? About that, I was thinking maybe Mesathy could handle it for me. I was told I would require a bit of skill with Pokemon battling, so... Ah yes, that request came from Mai of the Diamond Clan, if I recall correctly. Oh, like Diamond and Pearl. I get it. People of the Diamond Clan have lived here in High Sussy since before the Galaxy team arrived. If we could establish good relations, I'm sure there is much we might learn from them, including more about the local Pokemon. Wait, hold on. What? We have the whole game out. That's kind of cool. I didn't know that. Thanks for coming. I know you're busy. Not really that busy, I don't think. Listen, I had an epiphany. You see, I've got a partner of my own. We may not get along perfectly, but we got to work together to help complete the Pokedex. It's Pikachu. When we were attacked by those Shinx, I got too scared to think straight and I couldn't handle battling as a team. Ever since then, my partner refused to listen to anything I tell him. He's kind of an a-hole if you think about it. I thought, did she just not get a starter? Did she just force with Pikachu? I was kind of... It's a little sad. Alright, Willow. We're actually throwing our Pokemon where they're supposed to be on the battlefield. That's cool. Alright. Why do you get to attack first? Screw you, kid. I won. It was foolish of you to attempt to defeat me. Oh wow, that was a lot. That was a lot of level ups. Oh, by the way, the Professor said the Pokemon have things called types, which apparently makes a big difference in how battles go. Pikachu seems to be an electric type, for example. Do I even know what electricity is? Where are we in time? What? We get what? Is that a move chart? Is that a type effectiveness chart on my screen right now? That's so cool. Why do we have it? And why haven't we had it for a while? It feels like this should have been implemented in the game a while ago, but I'm not gonna complain. That's kind of cool. If your Pokemon's truly mastered its moves, you can actually use them in different styles. On one hand, you can choose to deliver a move in the strong style. The move will deal more damage, but afterward it'll take longer for your Pokemon to act. What? On the other hand, you can choose to unleash a move in the agile style. Such a move will have less power behind it, but your Pokemon can act more quickly afterward. In truly favorable conditions, it might even get out 2 moves before the opponent can act. That's... They're expanding Pokemon, like the fights. They're expanding upon the fight mechanics. That's cool, but why? Well, for what reason? Strong style quick attack. Let's see it. Whoa! We have a cutscene every time I do it. Wow. Excuse me. Excuse me, sir. Yeah. Yeah. Don't question my authority again. Do you know who I am, kid? Hold on, is that an edgy rival? Over here! Maya, this is Masapi. My, a new face in the village. Not that it matters to me if you're new. You're here, I assume you're prepared to be of help. I am one of the wardens of the Diamond Clan. You may call me Mai. I have a problem that I need help solving. So the more important question is this. Do you feel confident that you can lead your Pokemon in battle? Yes. Doubt it. He battles at my side by choice, without needing any silly little balls like you use. Watch and learn. And now we're fighting. Alright, Willow, we're gonna just kill this kid. Willow, no! Didn't even break a sweat, bro. You see, I need someone to deal with an alpha Pokemon causing trouble up on Deer Track Heights. It's a large, fearsome foe, like any alpha. But you'll come, won't you, to Deer Track Heights? Though, before we continue, I must ask, do you already know about Almighty Sinnoh? I guess I do. I'm not certain you've been told the true story. The true story is this. Almighty Sinnoh steers all time. It's said to have created the very universe using its power over its time flow. And this land of Hisui was born in the process. It's by the grace of Almighty Sinnoh that Pokemon can live and thrive here. We of the Diamond Clan are descendants of the people who crossed the sea and settled here in the Hisui region to venerate Almighty Sinnoh. However, it stole away from the world long ago, hiding itself from our sight. Almighty Sinnoh has only rarely been seen by any human, if the old tales are to be trusted. But there are still Pokemon here today in Hisui with a connection to Almighty Sinnoh. And it is the duty of the wardens like myself to attend to their needs. The Pokemon that graces Deer Track Heights is one of those honored few. It is directly descended from a Pokemon that was blessed with Almighty Sinnoh's protection. Follow me and you may understand. Ooh, evolution of animation looks really cool. Oh, it looks really cool. What the heck? Wait, no, that's still... Is that... I can't tell, is that... No, that's Silcoon! No! God! Dang it. Man! Silcoon, get out of here! Amen. Well, that didn't go to plan. Oh. So even your professor decided to join us? What? Oh, god dang it. Whew, thank goodness I got here in time. As a Pokemon researcher, I could hardly miss out on a chance to observe an alpha, now could I? This is where I've long come to pay tribute to a special Pokemon. A Pokemon descended from one of those ancient blessed by the Almighty Sinnoh. That's not it. Okay, this thing is way beyond our understanding. The ball of mud phased through it. We can't fight this. It can't be hit. It's a ghost. We gotta get out of here. This is I'm out. No thanks. I'm gone. Yep, that's kind of what I was hoping for. That's a shame. Yeah, use Thunder Shock. What's around? There's some rocks. Is it dead yet? Are you dead? Excuse you. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Can you not do that, please? You really are an impressive one, aren't you? Seeing someone best in Alpha like that, it truly reminds me of the legendary hero of old. Uh-oh. What in the world? Oh. What's good? It's the great wildy, weirdier, deer. Stantler, but it looks like a Muppet. I'd say the great Weirdeer has taken a liking to you. That is fortunate. He's an esteemed Pokemon that can dash across the expanses of Hisui while bearing a human on its back. A human he deems worthy, at least. He is a blessing to us all. Remarkable, truly outstanding stuff. A Pokemon letting someone ride on it. Why, it's just like the ride Pokemon of Alola. We know of Alola, by the way. Professor Lavender Mason! Captain Silene sent me. She said that once Mason carried out this request, we'd be able to set up a base camp. About that, I know this was a joint decision by Adaman and the commander, but still, is it truly fine for us to set up more base camps like this? The Hisui region is a land created by Almighty Sinnoh for the sake of its Pokemon. As long as your goal is to coexist and thrive together with Pokemon, then I imagine you should be allowed to use this land. Have you all heard the grave news? That frenzied Cleavor from the rumors ended up mauling some of our Galaxy folks who went out to investigate it this morning. The medical corps have had a hard time getting the injured back on their feet. Is this the Cleavor that was reportedly struck by powerful lightning? Yes. I did hear he's been behaving most erratically since then. Still, if further investigation is in order, the Survey Corps will, of course, step up to the task. A certain amount of danger is inevitable when researching unfamiliar Pokemon. Did I ask you? Phone? I don't think so. Sit down! I don't know who... Oh boy. Yeah, I know what voice to give this guy. Oh, this girl. There you go again, insisting on your false image of Almighty Sinnoh as a ruler of time. My people follow the true Almighty Sinnoh, the font of all creation and ruler of space. Ha! You could have all the space there is and still not know what to do with it. Excuse me, are you really suggesting that you make better use of your time than we make of vast Hisui space? Better than some, it's a miracle you showed up on time, almighty leader of the Pearl Clan. I'm worried you'll get lost in the pointlessly vast space you're so fond of and never show up. Me get lost in Almighty Sinnoh's great gift in the Pearl Clan and our world's very bias. You wish! I wish that I hadn't let myself get dragged into arguing with you. Almighty Sinnoh, forgive me. What a waste of time. I'm off to Commando's office. I believe it was you who started this. Don't care. Diamond Clan and the Pearl Clan grudgingly coexist at the moment. Apparently things used to be less peaceful. But the boss, I mean the commander, is waiting. We should save this conversation for after you report to him. Here we go. What do you intend to do about that Cleavor Commander Commando? Something Sinnoh, but look at the mess he's causing. We can't sit back and let him rage on. You do get right to the point, Amadam. Yeah. Time wasted is loss. Well, tell me, what would you have us do? Cleavor is a precious lord to the Pearl Clan, is he not? That's the point. My clan can't intervene directly where the lord of the Pearl Clan is concerned. If my people were to do something, our two clans might end up back at each other's throats. Just like we used to be. But even if the folk of the Galaxy team have been wounded, haven't they? Seems something's got to do with something here. Who then? Would the Diamond Clan have the Pearl Clan bring down one of its own honored nobles? I don't believe I said that. Thought it, maybe. You might as well have said it, you fool. Look, we don't even know what drove Lord Cleavor into such a violent frenzy. I like to know that myself, but this is a first as far as my clan knows too. I see you've arrived. This is basically the newest member of the Survey Corps. Aha, I remember from my you were in Weird Ear's favor. I can't do the voice and I can't read. It's awful. Good to finally meet you, stranger from the Rift. I'm Amadam, leader of the Diamond Clan. If you want to be formal. Well, that's a mouthful, so just call me Amadam. Adaman, not Amadam. I don't know what Amadam is. If you came from beyond the space-time rift, could you be from the space where Almighty Sinnoh is said to reside? I'm Irida, leader of the Pearl Clan. Caution and foresight are my watchwords. I don't know what that means. Which is why I have trouble believing in such a tale. Could you really pass through that rift? I have a proposition. Why not send this one to study Cleavor before deciding what must be done? You send this stranger who supposedly fell from the rift to study Cleavor, the newcomer with no experience? Says the leader with almost no experience. I like it. I like Ottoman. Look at his face. Look at this lad. Well then, there you have it. If how new you are doesn't matter, let's give this kid the chance. I'm Soul Commander, let's try this your way. This should be fun. I'll get to see how good Galaxy folk really are, with your weird ways putting Pokemon on the strange balls and whatnot. That whole practice bothers me. Almighty Sinnoh made his Hisui vast so Pokemon could live freely throughout. We're meant to stand alongside Pokemon, not count ourselves above them. We do not use Pokeballs from a desire to control our Pokemon, only so that we can live together and allow us to show you what we can do. Those were two separate sentences. This is your mission now, Mesothy. I order you to study Cleavor and help us find the truth of the situation. Okay. He did a cool hand pose. Mesothy, we need to speak with you. Listen, that rift in space-time seems like it connects this world to another world. That world may be where Almighty Sinnoh itself resides. The true Almighty Sinnoh that is the one that rules over time. So if you fell through the space-time rift, that might mean you traveled through time by Almighty Sinnoh's own power. Think of it. You must have been just swimming in its divine might. Well, I've got a favor to ask of you, oh amazing time traveler. Don't just study Cleavor, quell its frenzy. Well, you certainly caught us at a good time, young Adaman. We were just discussing our next steps with regard to this whole Cleavor situation. Oh, you must be that Galaxy Team scholar I've heard about. Good to meet you, Professor. Share some of that knowledge with me sometime. Now let me elaborate a little. Those Pearl Clan types have a lot of respect for Cleavor. You heard its title, Lord of the Winds? I'm sure they'd rather get this under control too, but it's hard for them to come right out and ask those of the Galaxy Team of all people for help. The truth is, we in the Diamond Clan have a similar problem on our hands. The Pokemon dear to us off in the mountains has flown off with the same type of frenzy as Cleavor. Now there's certainly bad blood between us and the Pearl Clan, but still, we've all got to share Hisui, and that means we ought to tackle our problems together. But there are many capable of standing up to such powerful Pokemon. You're the best we hope we've got. Still can't read. Oh. Help! I drowned. I don't know what I'm gonna have my final team be. It's just gonna be I know it whenever I get it type thing. You ain't got nothing, kid. You're a fake and a fraud. You're a fake and a fraud. You're not that guy, pal. You're not that guy. There we go. Alright, now we can evolve Willow. Let's get this, dude. Oh my goodness. Quilava is one of my all-time favorite fire types. Cannot wait to see this man. Yo, do the thing. Okay, but do the thing though. Aw, he doesn't have it just out and about? Are you kidding, bro? That's so sad. Here, we'll see it here. No, we won't. You are really making me wait to see the animation, aren't you? Oh, this guy wants to fight. You ain't nothing, kid. Oh, look at my boy! He looks so cool! Okay, it's fine. We'll just leave with someone else for a bit. Ow! Ah! It's just, you just really gotta... Caesar! Caesar's on my team. If I can... Well, it's a Scyther. But if I can get a Caesar on my team... Oh my god, dude. I'm getting that Scyther. I got a Scyther! Bro, Scyther's going on the team. That's a big boy Scyther. Hold on. It's probably beyond what we're allowed to fight. But you know, I mean, like, who's to say, really? Who's to say? Like, I mean, how strong can he be? Okay. I'll see you later, man. I'm Leon of the Pearl Clan, the Warden of the Cleaver, Lord of the Woods. And you, I've already deduced that you've come here to meet Cleaver. I'm right, aren't I? He's got Clay's hat. That's just straight up Clay's hat. Of course I am. I can see it so clearly. After all, the powerfully awesome Cleaver has become even more awesomely powerful. And perhaps that strange lightning the other day was Almighty Sinnoh's divine power. But whatever it was, it struck my lord and left him imbued with awesome might. So I must turn you away, even if it pains me. It's too dangerous for you to meet Cleaver right now. Please, dude. What? Such earnest desire to meet mighty Cleaver. I have to admit I'm struck by your passion. Well, I'm afraid your passion is not the real issue here. I've been told to no, sir, in no uncertain times by Irida that I am to let no one near Cleaver. I will fight you myself if you insist. If you wish to avoid battle, withdraw now, while you still can, or face the wrath of my Goomy. Okay. You don't even realize I'm turning you away for your own safety! How sad you are. Go, Goomy, and see if you can ooze some good sense on this foolish troublemaker. Oh god. Oh god, it's Goomy. Whatever will I do? Easy, dude. I kinda like the strong and agile style idea. But we must save Cleaver from his frenzy. Every moment it continues, the danger grows. If more people in Pokemon are attacked, this will lead to conflict with both the Diamond Clan and the Galaxy team. Don't care, didn't ask. You, stranger from beyond the sky, tell me. Could you Galaxy people actually fix all this? Could an outsider actually find a way to quell the Lord's frenzy? I don't know. Okay. I'm out. Oh wait, hold on, no. My iPhone. Alright, a mysterious power now enables you to return to the base. I can fast travel now. That's epic. Oh Lord, he coming! What's he doing? Yeah, nice one. I'll see you later, chump. 89, 99. 120? That one's a healthy lad. Oh, not real. Oh, no, that's his attack. Yeah, we're getting that one. That one's really good. Pretty sure Arceus is base 170. Bro, why is this Scyther almost like... why does this Scyther almost have a better attack stat than Arceus? But by your own report, even Kleavor's warden, who looks after Kleavor, who knows him well, cannot approach him in his current state. It would be a fool's gambit to try to get close enough to offer him food. Give me a moment, if you would. I need some time to ponder on this. There ought to be something in my research notes that can help us. I have learned absolutely nothing. Thinking about stuff. Oh boy! Eureka! We'll simply have to throw the food. You've quite the arm for throwing things, haven't you, Mesathy? Might I suggest you take Kleavor's favorite foods and throw them at the Pokemon? Makes absolute sense. I understand completely what I have to do. Yes, it's all coming together. We can use our skill in Pokeball crafting to shape Kleavor's beloved foods into balls and then throw them to achieve the same calming effect, but from afar. A brilliant idea if I do say so myself. As for what to call these yummy projectiles, well, how about tea time balls? Puts one to mind of a nice relaxing afternoon tea, does it not? Why wouldn't you simply call them Nope. No. I spoke to Weird Ear about what's been going on. Told him how you've been trekking all over the fieldlands, seeking a way to quell Kleavor's frenzy. All this from someone who's not even part of the clan or the Pearl clan. Just some wanderer who fell through a rift into this world. And hearing that, well, you could see how he responded. I trust you appreciate it. Weird Ear's found you worthy, you see, which means you'll need a flute like we have. Mind demonstrating it for him? Oh, do we get to hear a good song? That's a Celestica flute that Mai just played. It's a precious tool that can be used to call on Weird Ear so you can ride upon him. It said that the Celestica flutes were gifts from Almighty Sinnoh himself, and now this one's yours. Here. Cool. It's not that grand a gesture, really. I can't play the flute for the life of me. So this is like a ride Pokemon? What is this? I received the Mind Plate! Okay. Oh! I can jump! Look at me! I'm doing it! I'm beginning to believe.
God, that's right. My apologies here. I've forgotten all about you. You're kind of forgettable.
I admit, I'm forgettable. These Galaxy Team people don't share our customs and or our values. So prove to me you're worthy to stand in the presence of our noble Pokemon. May battle by ordering about Pokemon you've caught in your little Pokeballs. But on my side, I have Pokemon that are close to me as a sister, as one of my blood. If you can defeat Glaceon and me, I will entrust you with Kleavor's fate. You battle us? Little does she know that we have a little fire guy. Alright, put him up. I have a feeling you lost. Okay, you lost. Don't even need to beat you up.
Almighty Kleavor, Lord of the Woods! Though it isn't yet time for a ceremony, we've prepared an offering of your favorite things. But now the Lord who works his might between heavens and earth, we offer our gratitude and beseech you reveal yourself to our eyes.
Listen well, Mesathy. Keep your focus on Kleavor. Dodging will be vital. Try to avoid his moves as you're throwing the bombs. Whoa. Maybe I should have saved. Cool. Ooh, this song. Look at him.
Here you go. Woo! You're not gonna. What is that? What? That angled, bro. Ain't no way. That stealth rock just doesn't do that, dude. Stealth rock just doesn't do that. That's not how that move works. That's not how that move works! Okay, send in a Pokemon and do battle is just not true. Don't do that. Bro, look at this idiot. Look at this guy. Wait. Okay, I got it. Okay. I did it. Some kind of light erupted from Cleavor's body. Has Lord Cleavor's frenzied mind truly been put to ease now? Does this confirm that the strange lightning was to blame for Cleavor's unnatural power? I don't know, I just stopped him for you. Don't ask me. Well, this is what I think. After all we've seen, when the strange lightning came out of the space-time rift of the other night, those bolts must have struck Cleavor and driven him into a frenzy after all. Then the strange lightning was indeed Almighty Sinnoh's power. Then, were we even right to try to interfere? I happily went along with his plan to create some bombs, as if I knew what I was doing, like some kind of thoughtless fool outrageous. I'm glad we could settle this without further strife with the Diamond Clan and Galaxy Team. If we could come across the other Pokemon in the grip of this painful frenzy, please help them. Yeah, I suppose I must concur. I apologize for becoming briefly incomposed. I'm grateful for what you've done for my lord. Please, take these on behalf of the Pro Clan. Consider it my apology for having spoken rudely to you earlier in a token of my thanks. I'm gonna punch you in the face. And it seems we've settled things here, though. Between you and me. My controller died. That's what's between you and me, kid. Good to know. Ooh, Scyther's so good! Scyther's a permanent member of the team. I didn't think so. Alright, see you later. Whee! Oh no! We try this way. Oh, that's a Snorlax. Wait. Bro, I'm right here, bro. Are you kidding me with that? I saw the light fading into the sky. You must have quelled the Lord Pokemon. And what do you have there? Could it be Drip? Well done. I have already received the reports of your exploits. You've successfully quelled Cleavor's frenzy, restoring peace of mind to Hisui's people. You are a stranger to us, one who fell out of the very sky. Have I said that enough yet, or do you still not understand that you came from the sky? But now, for some unknown reason, the magic has become undone and the seal is broken. I hate to think what might happen at this rate, so please basically hear me out. I need to restore the broken seal. I don't believe you. You're fibbing, kid. Get out of here with your lies. Yeah, I guess that's a normal response to hearing such a strange story. I must sound crazy, but you have to believe me. It's the plot of the game, after all, I'm assuming. Can I give you this odd keystone anyway? Hold on. Now I know what that is. Now I know what this is. Yeah, that's the problem. Wow, the Galaxy Team hairdresser really is, dare I say, cutting edge. Hold on. Oh hey, you're Mason Thief, the boy who quelled Cleavor, aren't you? Who's to say? With this mask, I become an edgelord. Ha, you can't fool me. You've got quite the reputation, you know. I mean, you quelled one of the Almighty Sinnoh's chosen ones. Some people are actually kinda scared of you for doing something so bold.
People fear you. I'm Arizu, by the way. I'm a warden of the Diamond Clan. My special skill is giving haircuts. Really nice to meet you. Oh, I thought that said, oh, simp. Yeah, we're gonna roll with that, actually. Oh, simp. I came here to talk to you about talk to your Mr. Commando. See you around. Interesting. You've made progress. It seems you've earned yourself a star. Epic. Feather balls. Level 30. Ooh, now I get more money. That's what I care about. So it's come to Ursaluna as well. This suggests that even Pokemon that are not nobles can become frenzied. I have received no word from Adaman or Irida, but this is not something we can simply ignore. In any case, you have my thanks, Miss Arizu. You did well to inform us of Ursaluna's situation. No problem. Adaman's got his hands full running a clan and all, and Ursaluna's warden wouldn't even give me the time of day. So the Galaxy team are the only ones I could turn to about this. What's an Ursaluna? Ursaluna's warden is Mistress Caliber of the Pearl Clan, is it not? Of all the wardens, she is the most narrow-minded. Bound by tradition. She likely does not take kindly to outsiders, meddling in her affairs. I have a new mission for you. I order you to study Ursaluna in the Crimson Mirlands. I permit you to show your strength, if necessary. Did I just get the okay to hurt people? Did I just get the okay to conquer by force? I think that's what that meant. The next area you'll be sent to investigate is the Crimson Mirlands. If you find the Pokemon living there to be more fearsome than those of the Obsidian Fieldlands, even the landscape itself is harder. With some steep ravines and seaside cliffs, it is not welcoming. At your current rank, you should be able to handle Crimson Mirlands on your own. Here's what you need to know. Your destination is a place within the Mirlands, known as the Solicion Ruins. That is where you'll find Ursaluna's warden. Epic.
Oh, hello, basically! I just came here to battle with you. Here you are. Must be a sign.
I've got a mission.
After all I did to help you, activate you give me this much?
I've got a mission.
Man, I'm not gonna let you leave.
I've got a mission.
Can you stop being a jerk and fight me?
I've got a mission.
I'm gonna kill you.
Okay. I'm assuming there's no consequence to me getting hit by the attacks in a battle like this. So I know I should switch out. I'm gonna switch out. Yeah, okay.
God damn it.
So what I failed to mention very well last time is that these two Pokemon were traded to me by one of my friends. This one, Awesome here, is purely because it's really funny. And this one only happens at the end of the game, and so I decided, since it's my favorite, I didn't want to wait. But I'm not going to evolve it for a while, so we'll probably wait to evolve it till we actually get to that area to make it more, fair. I also play this game on my own, off camera, and so that's, if I get any Pokemon like this that are shiny and are just on the team, that's why there's no reaction on YouTube. bro, that Psyduck is just, what is he doing? I'm Caliber of the Pearl Caliber. Yeah, I said that right. Of the Pearl Clan, warning Caliber to you. Oh, no, would you look at that? You have a Celestic flute. You must be the one they say fell out of the space-time rift. No, it wasn't me. Why the vague response? Something to hide. I've already heard about you. That you quelled Cleavor in his frenzy. I'm sure that many people were saved by your actions, but I wonder if there wasn't some other way to handle the situation. What you did is hardly different from bullying a Pokemon into submission after all. And you run around catching Pokemon up in those little balls you carry. I don't need any help from your sort, or the Diamond Clan for that matter. That young lady, Arizu, offered to help, but associating with the Diamond Clan, it just won't do. Be on your way. There is much I must do, and I prefer not to be distracted any further. Why'd she have a leaf on her head? Ah, Masathi. How about you show me the strength that could quell even a frenzied lord? Sure. Oh, what happened? Why did my audio... Okay, so how did that happen? For how long? My audio capture volume went all the way up for no reason. That's not right. It's not supposed to be past 45. That should fix it, right? I should be good. That was rough, I literally couldn't hear you. Yeah, that's because it was all the way up for no reason. I don't know why I did that. That shouldn't have happened. I had no reason to do that. I didn't input it. I genuinely do not know why that was. Gibble. Well, that's not a good sign. I wish there were more battles. But I think this is like the only... I think this is the third battle of this game. Well now, I think that settles it. I must ask your help in retrieving the stolen wall fragment. With your skill, it should be a cinch. Some bandits pillaged the Solaceon ruins and made off with a fragment of the wall engravings. There it is. They're a trio of bandits that have even hit us in Ginkgo Guild merchants more than a few times. Not the kind of regulars I would like to have, let me tell you. Mistress Caliba is doing everything she can to regain the fragment, but at 99 years old, it's a bit hard for her to chase leads all over the place. She old. She's so old she got plants growing out of her. It's a burned out campfire. Someone must have been here. That certainly is what that is. Sisters, we should introduce ourselves properly. Before we showed this poor fellow how wrong he was to assume he could ever beat us. Triple battle? I bring good luck to my sisters wherever I go, and ill luck to anyone who crosses our path. I'm the eldest, and I'll be your unlucky charm. Is that your name? Thought you spotted a 4-leaf clover? Well, I'll soon leave you seeing double. I'm the middle sister. I'm the one clover you can't pick, so I guess their names are all luck-based. Coin, yep. That's epic. Coin. Charm, Clover, Coin. We're the infamous bandit trio, the Misfortune Sisters, and your luck's just run out. Okay. I like that. I think Coin's funny because it's like it doesn't really fit. You know, good luck charm, 4-leaf clover. A coin flip isn't necessarily... Oh, I guess it's like lucky pennies, right? I guess? I think they were just stretching because they needed the third one to be another C word. That's a little scary. It's small. Alright. This is awesome. Excuse me. I don't have anything for you. Actually, wait, you're fighting type. I do have something for you. I have a really funny thing for you. Oh, well. Rip awesome, I guess. Hey man, that wasn't cool. That wasn't very awesome of her. That's what I'm thinking. The Galaxy team continues to spoil things for me even after I've left. Lore? Bro. Why is she crying? Bro. The weird writing on it made us think the stupid thing was some kind of treasure, so we broke it and ruined all potential value. Tell me, why were you even seeking us out? What set you on this path? I don't know what an Ursa Luna is, so I want to do that. Goodness, how selfless of you, to go so far out of your way for the sake of another. That dialogue would happen no matter which response I said, so that's cool, I guess. Normally I do voices for characters, but these are 3 people, and I don't want to do that. And I've got a score to settle with the Galaxy team, which now includes you. She just pulls out a gun and shoots me. Remember what those ancient verses tell us. Why is it in the days of spring beneath the soft caress of the sun, the blossoms tremble and fall, spirits lashed by uncertainty? Your days are also numbered. So you just kind of recited a poem and then said, I'm gonna kill you in the future, by the way. And honestly, I kind of respect it.
Oh, so you've come to bother me again? Well, come as often as you like, but it won't. My controller is doing a thing. Why, you went and retrieved the fragment from those bandits? Why go out of your way like that for a complete stranger like me? Could you perhaps be a main character? And there we go, good as new.
All lives. Fudge, I can't read that. It's 3rd word. Yeah, I can read all lives, and then I cannot read any more. Oh, there's even more! Lives to... I don't know, man. I'm gonna stop trying. Oh god, don't even with that, bro. All
lives touch other lives to create something new and alive. I see. I suppose it means people helping each other, like how you helped retrieve the fragment. I've read this passage many, many times, but this is the first time I've truly understood what it means. Maybe this almighty Sinnoh's guidance. Or maybe I just don't understand basic children's books.
We are going to jump this. We are going to jump this, and it will be epic. Come on, you can make it. No, you couldn't have made it! You idiot! Is there a simpler way of going about it? Probably. Do I care? Not at all. Alright, if I can just swim over there. Come on, you can make it. You were so close! I think it's gotta be this. Ooh, come on, you got this. Oh, I actually did it. I'm impressed. I'm so cool. That green looked too light. Gumi! Oh, he's not a friend. Ooh! Hello, Sligoo. Oh, I'm poisoned. Ow. Ow! No way you're chasing me still. Oh, you're chasing me still. Oh, yo, my Weasel can evolve. Hold on. We'll evolve Weasel. We're not gonna evolve Zoroa just yet. Now I feel okay if we box him. There he is. He'll never have a name. Whoa. Whoa! Yo, it just broke my ankles, bro. Whoa. I'm sorry, I'll leave, bro. You don't have to do this to me, man. I'm good, I'm sorry. My bad. Wow, they are so... I am under-leveled. I didn't think that that was something that I could do. So, I should be level 30. My starter is... Torterra? What? No, not you. Alright, what you got? No, not you, bro. Not you, bro! Not you, bro! Oh, holy! I'm standing by the fact that the focus actually isn't good. You aren't meant to be in that area already? Yeah, that's kind of fair. I kind of want to catch Turtwig. Whoa! I bet I can make it over there. Actually. Oh no, this is easy, dude. And I'm over here. Imagine not already having a shiny one. Yeah, I mean, Rosalia was my very first shiny, like, ever. So that's kind of why I want it. You know, actually, I feel this. I can get this. Maybe if not, if it kills Willow. So about that. Now how are we gonna get over there without the fish? Because it feels like I'm gatekept by the fish ride Pokemon. Right? Like, how am I gonna... I don't think Weirdeer can make that jump. We'll try... Ooh, yeah, that's a stretch. Nope. Dang. Okay. Maybe here. Oh, nope. I'm going to do this. I will be doing this. Fine, okay. Fine, we'll play the game. We'll play the game. We'll just crush my hopes and dreams, why don't we? We'll play the game.
Ursaluna is enraged, yes, but he must still recall his long relationship with the Pearl Clan. He never fails to show up the moment I play my celestial flute.
Oh. Wait, I'm fighting. I thought I was... That's not right. You missed. Okay, I lied. You did not miss. Why'd you do that? Looks like water. What type? Oh, I guess he's ground. That makes sense, I guess. You're a ground type, buddy? Well, I am in your head, in a literal sense. Alright. Okay, water pulse. Oh, don't do that. Oh, it's fine. Check this Aqua Jet. I killed it. Was that the objective?
You're exactly right. When you quelled Kleavor's frenzy, I could see the strange light rising into the sky all the way from here. But no such strange light erupted from Ursaluna after you defeated him, nor was he glowing. And what is this clinging to Ursaluna's coat? It seems to be some kind of powder. That girl from the Diamond Clan, Erzu. Now, why did she of all people find the need to come here and tell me about Ursaluna, I wonder? Ursaluna is very good at finding things that are...
Okay, so it's useless. Bro, why does this look like soup? Bro, you're literally making it there. Oh my god. Mesity, I think you've got something stuck to you. Whoa. Hey. Hello. Don't ask what I'm standing on. You weren't gonna like the answer. There's a lot of combies around here, but I don't need one. I already have a really awesome one. He's so awesome, and he's gonna evolve into a Vespiquen, and he's gonna be so cool and awesome. Wait! Togepi! 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 No, no, no! Togepi! Toga... No! I hit him out of existence! Dang it! No! Togepi, no! You know, but at the same time, it's hard to just catch them. I cannot believe I made that. Whoa! So where are we? How do we... Oh, wait! We've done it! I like this little area. Fine, if you want to get caught too. I got Turtwig! That was a little easier, actually. A little easy. That was like kind of way too easy. I kind of expected it to be a little harder, not gonna lie. Bonsley! Hello, Rosalia. That's awesome. I hate heavy balls. There you are! You better hurry to the commander's office! Bye! Lilligant, our clan's lady of the ridge, is in a frenzy. And heirs who normally kept this from me. They're only female Lilligant, which makes this honored one our lady of the ridge. but this isn't the time for cultural lessons. I'd like to find out just what Arizu was thinking. But she's nowhere in Jubilife Village. Last I saw her, she was in the wallflower, polishing off a big old plate of potato mochi. Not that I blame her, my cooking is simply irresistible. If Arizu of the Diamond Clan was somehow involved in the situation with the raging Ursaluna of the Pearl Clan, it could lead to the two clans going at each other's throats again. Tell me, Commander, if we do end up in a struggle with the Pearl Clan, what will your people do? Or would be forced to remain neutral? Meaning what? If we were to show our support for one side, it would put us at odds with the other. We came here to create a home for ourselves, not to take part in tearing the land apart. Right, of course. After all the work you've put in to get us to treat each other as equals and keeping us from fighting, I suppose it's no surprise you'd refuse to intervene if trouble were to break out again. Mesa Thief, perhaps you have some idea how we might address the situation? No. Oh, Mesa Thief, how did it go with Ursaluna? I helped. I did a good job. The Ursaluna sure is something. I know he's descended from one of the Pokemon that were blessed by the almighty Sinnoh, but still, wow. My luck's run out, though. As you can most likely tell, I got chased by Pokemon and sprained my ankle pretty bad as I was running away. It's almost like the world wants to punish me. It's not your fault that Lilligant became frenzied, nor that my Ursaluna was so enraged. You were trying to help them both, weren't you? Ursaluna only started acting weird after he got too close to Lilligant and smelled her perfume. She was already frenzied by that point, so I'm sure that's what caused it. That explains the strange powder I found on Ursaluna. It must have been powder from Lilligant. I was gathering ingredients to make balms, but I sprained my ankle. See, the reason I went to Jubilife was to get help for Ursaluna and also learning about crafting. While I was there, I bumped into Professor Lavington, and he told me about the balms you use to quell Cleavor. So I thought I'd make some for Lilligant using her favorite foods. You Galaxy people know all sorts of things. I'd like to learn even more from you, really. Lady Lilligant's a sight to see, even in her frenzy. Behold her and be grateful. So, you know. Alright, let's keep this out. It's a new form, right? Interesting. Oh, didn't like whatever that was. I'm not sure I'm too keen on this. I mean, obviously it's dipped in oil, so I can't really see it, like, color-wise, but using the silhouette here, I'm not really sure I'm keen on it. Oh. Yeah, I know how to dodge attacks! I've done this before! Okay, so, okay, I'm still kind of in the first phase. Ooh. I'm kind of schmooving on her, not gonna lie. Oh my god, I'm schmooving on her. I am not gonna lie, her ankles are broken. Stinky, 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 stinky. Oh yeah, speedrun. I got speedrun. I got stuff to do. Whoa, this Lilligant ain't crap though. This Lilligant ain't crap though. Do your dance, why don't you? Yeah. Yeah, you would. This is my no-hit run. I haven't gotten hit once. I'm too good. I'm too good. You can't stop me though. For real, you're bad. I'll look you dead in the eyes while I do it. I win. Not even close, my guy. I gotta end this stream. Take this. You ain't got nothing. Yeah, I don't like this. That looks awful. Hey, thank you. You didn't just save Lilligant, you saved Arizu as well. I appreciate it. First Ursaluna and now Lilligant, you're amazing, you know that? Being all frenzied didn't suit Lilligant one bit. I'm so happy she's back to her graceful self. I could do without looking at those eyes. Just one more thing, Arizu. I know you were trying to do what you thought was right, and I approve of that. But from now on, do it without keeping things from me, agreed? Other than that, no need to change a thing. Except maybe put in some training. If anything else happens to Lilligant, I need you all ready to protect her like the warden you are. I understand. You're a real wonder. I saw a light disappearing in space-time or quelled another frenzied Pokemon, have you? We still don't know what's causing the lightning that frenzies these Pokemon, but you just go on rescuing them without even a hint of whatever that word was. You might even change the entire course of history here. That's like a plot. Oh, we can evolve Willow! Yeah! Oh, but we gotta wait on that. We're waiting. We'll wait. We'll wait till we actually get into the area, I guess. It's 186 from from level 40. We'll evolve it at level 40. Oh no! I needed that! Okay. So it'll be we'll evolve Scyther when we get my satchel back. Is there a top hat in this game? We'll find out, my guy, just for you. We'll find out. I will trade the mask for a top hat if possible. Also, another thing that I noticed while editing is I don't know how to say these people's names, because I have been calling this guy Commando. There is no N in that name. That is Kamado. And I stutter with his name every time because I want to say Kamado, but I say Commando. I had to remind myself it's Commando. It's not! I'm right! It's Kamado!
There may well be times when the Galaxy team will be forced to fight against Pokemon, but it is all for the sake of creating a new home for ourselves, free from war and strife. A stranger falls into our world from a rift in the space-time, then frenzies are included by a strange lightning, which likewise falls from that very same rift. We have no connection to the lightning, isn't that right? We may need to investigate the rift itself to prove your motives are beyond impugning. Now, this is the Life A, enjoying tasty potato mochi with friends, sharing the latest findings from our Pokemon research, and topping it all off with a good night's sleep. Truly, who could ask for anything more?
I don't disagree, yet I keep doing the same thing day after day. Is it really getting us anywhere? I'm having an existential crisis right now, oh god.
You'll never guess what! I'm gonna start working at the hairdresser shop. Oh, is that new hair options? Now you'll be able to try out my own original hairstyles. Isn't that super exciting? Oh, I'm still gonna be Lil against Warden now. I'll be burning the candle at both ends, but I can make it work, don't you worry.
Well, I mean, I guess that's more like my hair, but it also doesn't look good. Oh. What? Bidoof! Why are you here? That's what I'm saying. Was it eating my house? Yeah. Wait! Bowler hat! Do you think this is good enough for top hat? It's a bowler hat. Whoa! I can get the tailored suit. Mans be dripping. Yeah. Actually, now that I'm looking at it, we really only have one free slot because Ivy, Onryo, Scyther, and Willow are all on the permanent team. Awesome is awesome, so I don't really want to get rid of him. And Dopapy is like, he's gonna leave soon, guarantee. So I gotta like think of what to do about that.
Your next order is to begin the survey of Colbot Coastlands. I will let you know in advance there are no Pokemon nobles.
Okay. That's interesting. Allow me to explain. We did have a lord in the coastlands until a few years ago. A tragedy took him from us. Shakes head. Sag.
That's an L. Members were attacked by a ghost! Whoa!
I love ghosts. I'm ready. Oh, I'm excited actually.
And I hereby order you to investigate these reports. Also, nice hat, bro. Oh my, dap me up. Alright, dap me up.
Oh wait, someone did it! Someone found it! Wait, was that a bad idea? I don't remember. Actually, I probably should have checked, so whatever. Name the Scyther Sammy. I will not be doing that. Caesar. Nice. Alright, I gotta see the stats. Oh my god, that attack. Oh my god, that attack. That is disgustingly good. Ooh. Interesting. It do be water. That's that's not the right sound. Your shoes be looking like Pokeballs. Those goofy shoes. Mickey Mouse.
I do love the flute. It feels as if the tones carry to the very ends of space. But I am here, and so are you. So now I'm gonna focus on everything I have on battling you.
Why? You can't beat me. I'm ballin'. Oh, it's a glare. You know, this is gonna suck. Oh wait, I don't have bullet punch. That is. Is that an Eevee? Perished.
Ah, now I feel better. The world is vast, and I am small within it.
Okay. With you, I think I can be frank. How can you be frank when you're Irida? You see, we have a warden in the coastlands, a lovely woman named Polina. But she tends no lord or lady, and she will not raise a successor to fulfill the late lord's empty seat either. We're both in the running to become leader of the Pearl clan. We strove to surpass one another, but she taught me a great deal too. She told me to wear these goofy shoes. I thought it was gonna help, but it was actually a prank. Oh wow, we just changed the whole set. That is nice. Alright, now for the moment we've all been waiting for. Let's see my boy. Yep. He's just a little guy. Eternal Parade? Ooh, I want whatever that is. Bro, you're taller than me! Look at little lad here. Well, not little. Oh, wow. He stood up straight and I felt small. I love him. Willow is now one of my... I like Willow so much more than normal Typhlosion. Do it. Yep! Oh, hello. What level are you? 45. I don't know if I'm actually capable of doing anything. I'm not gonna try. Whoa! Chill out there.
Ah, so you're the child from the Galaxy team. I heard you aided Cleavor and Lilligant when none other could quell its frenzy. Your strength must be amazing, and yet you have such a gentle face.
I'm ballin' is what I am.
We have no lord here.
Much less a frenzied one for you to quell. Our previous lord was swallowed by the waves. If you were to guess, which of these Growlithe would you say is the previous lord's child? Probably the big one, right? That's my guess. It's gonna be actually, no it's not. Yeah, that's what I thought. You're not special, shut up.
I have no doubt this little one has the potential to be a fine lord, but witnessing his father's demise has left deep scars in his heart.
Yeah, I feel like anyone witnessing their father die is pretty traumatic. Now that you know our situation, might I ask your purpose in coming to the coastlands? I gotta go to that fiery place. I see the rumors of the place is haunted by strange shadows these days. I need the aid of a Pokemon known as Basculegion if you want to cross the sea. You should speak to You should speak to Iscan, warden of the Diamond Clan. He should be able to help you. In the past, the Pearl Clan and Diamond Clan were locked in conflict over which side revered the true Almighty Sinnoh. Even if we reach an uneasy peace, the true Almighty Sinnoh must be angered because there are those who worship the false image of it. Ah, but I digress. I do apologize. Iscan lives on 8 Palm Hill, just past Ginkgo Landing. I imagine you'll find him. Oh, we get to go to Volo's town, I guess. You know what? Let's have a war. Diamond or Pearl Clan? Who you siding with? Personally, I think we haven't seen all of the, you know, main people, but kind of a Diamond person myself. That is an Eevee. Oh, I missed. Yeah, alright, I'll just waste Pokeballs like that then. It's whatever. Don't mind me, I guess. Why, hello there, Mr. Mesathy. That's not my last name. That is Mr. Mesathy Inc. to you. Me? Oh, I'm on the hunt for some plates. How's your plate hunting going, young friend? It's whatever. No need to be humble. I see you already got your hands on 4 plates. You gain plates when you call frenzied nobles, and when a great Pokemon recognizes you worthy of bearing. Isn't that right? The way you've been collecting those plates, it reminds me of an ancient hero. The one that's said to have battled against Almighty Sinnoh. You know, I've been wondering. The 10 Pokemon that are said to have followed the ancient hero, their powers are supposed to have come from Almighty Sinnoh itself. Why would they seek to challenge Almighty Sinnoh along with the hero then? Perhaps we'll get some answers once we gather all the plates. Well, let's both do our best to find more. But please, don't overexert yourself. I'd hate for something to happen to you, one of our guild's loyal customers. See you around. I'm Iscan, of the Diamond Clan. A Galaxy team member with a Celestica flute. Oh, you must be Macethy, right? Have I done something to warrant your visit? No. You're fine. So, why are you here? The biggie fishy. Oh, it's, more than a little difficult, more like an impossibly huge hurdle, or really just impossible if I'm being honest. I'll tell you, I have the right materials, but then well you see, the next part is something I could never manage, but you need to catch this one Pokemon that appears at night, and that would be... You really don't know? Do you really don't value your own life, do you? It's the Dusclops. Oh, even saying the name fills me with dread. So the materials for the food have been imbued with the flavor of Dusclops Dark Pulse. It's another way to make Basque Legion's favorite food, you see. Got it. Wow, is everyone in the Galaxy team like you? Your nerves are just steel, they're titanium. I can't say it again. Well, the Pokemon I has only one eye and can be found wandering around Deadwood Haunt. Ooh, I wanna go to Deadwood Haunt. You know what, we're going in this time-space thing. I forget, we're looking for Dusclops, that's right. Something that I assume I can only get at night. So, we'll just have to sit around and wait, I guess. Alright, we're getting at Willow. I just want to see them flames. Yeah, baby! You are awesome, and I love you. Anyway. Fight. That's so cool. But I'm not seeing no Duskull. I'm seeing Drifloon. Oh, there's Dusclops. There he is. We found him. Oh, there he is. Yeah, well, whatever. I gotta catch you. Whether you like this or not, I'm catching you. Nice. Well, we got what we came here for. And I'm gonna try this, even though it's not gonna work. Well, at least he went in. Wow. I'm actually a little upset, not gonna lie. Will this work? Nope. Not bothering. I have the one I need. I don't need another one, and we're going back. Did you breed it? I know, the Pokemon with the name that sounds like I'm the Dusclops. That is his name. Oh, I needed Dusclops, not Duskull. Well, good thing I caught him, because I grabbed the wrong thing intentionally. You really brought it? No, don't bring it out. Right. I guess I gotta do my part, seeing how determined you are to go to that island with Basque Legion. Usually I am. Ask Polina if the Growlithe she takes care of can help me with this bit. But this time, you need a help since, well, we'll be making the snack so that you'll be accepted by Basque Legion. Well, once I give the signal, you have that Dusk Bops of yours. I like Dusk Bops. I enjoy Dusk Bops. Actually, we're gonna name him Dusk Bops. Dusk Bops. I like Dusk Bops. 3, 2, 1. Wow, no, it's too frightening. Get a grip, my guy. You're balding. You're right. Go! This is cool, actually. I like that we have to catch a Pokemon in order to do something, and it's out. That's really cool. I bet if it was shiny, it would stay shiny. I like that. Both the aroma and the shape are perfect. It's the perfect ball of Basque Legion food. Then let us make for Ginkgo Landing. We can summon Basque Legion there. You gotta get a fishy. Oh, Polina, I thought you said we should be seen together. I'm sure Mason can. Oh wait, is this like? Oh, what have I stumbled onto here? Do the thing. Do the thing. Yeah, that thing. Whoa. He's just here. Put that guy on your wall and push the button, then he'll speak. Okay. I threw the ball. They didn't want to animate it. I do like him. Oh, and I got a splash bite. That's the Arceus thing, you know. Now you can ride Basket Legion across Tranquility Cove and head to Fire Spit Island. Elena, do you want to tell him? I mentioned to you before how the previous Lord rescued this Growlithe pup. During that incident, Iscan and Basket Legion saved my life as well. Since then, I felt a great deal of affection for. Oh. Wow, I actually did stumble onto something. Yeah, the internet likes that one, I bet. Oh. Wait. It's the bandits. The Misfortune Sisters! How could I forget them? They're right here! And they're gonna thieve. They're gonna thieve. Do a bit of trolling. Who am I to stop them? Gengar? Whoa! Gengar? Whoa! Wait, did they take the big one? I think they took the big one. They took the big one. That's epic. Let's take the mutt to our camp and get to work. You don't want to do this. Oh, Gengar, what you doing? Teleport. Alright. That's what he was doing. I don't know if he can learn teleport. What? No Growlithe. Yeah, that's an L for you. I don't care. I got my fishy. To a place where no one would bother them. The only place around Colbot coastlands that seems suitable is Fire Spit Islands. What? That's like the place you're supposed to go anyway. Ooh. Can I angle that? Oh, I can. That's epic. I wonder, can I do this? Oh, that's actually smooth. I was a little worried that the transition between land and water wasn't gonna be that good, but it's like, it's not bad. It's a lot better than I expected. Well, we are on Fire Spit Island, believe it or not. Well, how did you... Yeah, Fire Spit Island. It's certainly hot enough to feel like a sweat bath, isn't it? Is that a thing? And now we've got a ghost and bandits to deal with on top of the heat. Woo! You don't see me though. For real. Bro, I'm behind a rock! See, it's a bit hard because I don't have... Whoa, why is he running so fast? Chill out, my guy. This is, looking like an arena. Come on, evolve already. We've done our homework. Any Pokemon gutsy enough to come to this lava trap's supposed to evolve, so get on with it already. You will become stronger, like it or not. No, I'm pretty sure you need a Firestone for that, my guy. That's a stone evolution, believe it or not. You look so not good. You're setting out an ice type in lava, bro. Bullet punch, strong style. I don't even need to send out Willow, bro. You're trash, Brock. You know Abomasnow can't fight at full power in crazy heat like this. It wasn't a fair battle. We were basically going easy on you. In fact, how dare you make poor Abomasnow battle in such a stupidly hot place? You're the... I was about to do the same quip, but I guess I'm predictable. Toxicroak? I gotta switch out on that one, actually. Actually, no, I don't. I got Air Slash. Caesar got this, for real. Check this out. Oh, I'm using an Infernal Parade. Oh, I'm using the signature move. You're out of here. Oh, melted, bro. That's what you get. Deserved. He just got ratioed. What a disgrace. Now you are. Hey, Charm, I healed up Abomasnow and Toxicroak. Good as new. We can keep battling until we run out of potions. Bring it! Oh. Hello, little friend. Lena, what are you doing here? I thought you were waiting with little Krell. I was, but then he jumped into the ocean and swam all the way here. So you're telling me that big boy Arcanine went into the ocean and drowned, but little pupper guy here swam all the way to Volcano Island. Sure, we'll go with that. Am I about to unveil the biggest plot? Oh no, he's evolving. Oh, actually, evolution cutscene? Oh, this is like an actual cutscene. Looks like he finally found his courage. The late Lord's child, he's evolved. His true bravery lay not in crossing the sea, but in finding the strength to face hardship head on. You gotta be joking me. Why did the puny one evolve? Sister, something's not right. Oh, is he about to get... Oh. Oh. Man's not even get a chance to breathe. Oh, I was gonna see this up close. Well, it's not like there was much to see up close. So it was... I was kind of sitting like a Venom symbiote transformation type thing, but he's just yellow. Just, okay. I mean, I guess that makes more sense, but it could have been cooler. What? Well, let us stay back. Aru. Enough of this, sisters. We leave this place. We out of here. We should get out of here too, Polita. Otherwise, we're fair game for Arcanine. Come on, Messi, we should hurry. Oh, we just dipping. We didn't dip very far, but we dipped. Messi, what must we do to quell his frenzy? Please tell us what we need. You got an Xbox? Bombs. Irida, what are you talking about? I'm the leader of our clan. Is it so surprising that I know a little more about these things than you? Dang, that's cold and uncalled for. What the heck? We can make bombs, pouches containing a mix of the Lord's favorite foods, and throw them from a safe distance. Isn't that right, Mesati? I am wearing the hat. So I do know these things. Alrighty, here are the bombs we need. Please let me know when you feel prepared to try to quell the frenzy. You know, I think I'm ready. Believe it or not. Are you ready? I'm ready. I just said. This this has a really different like feeling to it when oh, that is menacing actually. So whoa! Ooh, this is hard. This is a hard battlefield. Oh, and the tail is not a hitbox. Ooh. What is he doing? Whoa. How am I going to dodge you? You do be waiting. Whoa! What was I supposed? Oh, I guess I was supposed to shoot bombs. That's why I can't sprint, because it doesn't let me. Bro, that's not where I held. That's whatever. I don't care. Don't give me a tip. No, I'm restarting the battle. I'm not even gonna continue. I know what to do now. I got it, alright? Restart it. Run it back from the beginning. You ain't nothing, bro. Don't worry about it. Oh, okay, that makes a bit more sense. Yeah, we'll pretend like that hit me. Can I even hit you over there, bro? What am I meant to do? I'm trapped. Where do you expect me to go? What? I'm dead. Oh, well, it's too late now. Are you joking me? Run it back again. You're an awful battle. And again, if the controller throws me the wrong direction one more time, I'm gonna screech. More than I just did. Oh, you ain't got nothing, kid. Oh, you bad. Well, it took 3 tries, but we did it. I'm upset with my I'm just upset, really. That was the worst one by far. I think the most fun one has been the Lilligant. I sure did. What could possibly lie on the other side of the rift, I wonder? I don't care. Probably God. Was that 2 different Arcanine cries just now? He's not dead, fool! Okay, no, he dead. I lied. Mason, you have my heartfelt thanks for helping my dear little one, new Lord Arcanine. I'm sorry to even ask more of you, but please look after Irida as well. I don't care, I'm Team Diamond, bro. Pearl can get out of here. I urged her to put Growlithe through proper training, but she snapped at me. This poor Pokemon saw his own father die, she told me. And I was like, ratio L, no wenches, scurvy, and all that. And I guess I didn't really understand that wasn't very based of me. Even when Arcanine became Lord of the Isles and grew frenzied, all I could do was watch. No, that's true, you did do that. I'm not even gonna pretend like you did anything. You did absolutely nothing. You have made progress. You get a star. You're a good noodle. You did well on your mission in the Kolbach coastlands. Your efforts there aided not only the Galaxy team, but the Pro Clan as well. I do hope your efforts will also have an impact on the space-time rift somehow. If we were gonna get rid of that rift, it should clear any lingering doubts about your origins. Though how we might actually close the rift, I haven't the slightest idea. Worried nod. Remain true to the mission. The birth of a new Lord Pokemon, what a sight that must have been, if only I had journeyed to Firespit Island to witness the event myself. We'd all do well to remember these wise words. The ever-striving soul is rewarded in the end. And strive I shall, for the sake of my research, I will surely write a Pokemon one day and record the experience in our Pokédex for all posterity. Just you watch. And now it's gonna set up the next plot. What? Hold on. I know that guy. That's Gen Wood. He's from my favorite. Good morning, good sir. Who came from the sky? Commander Kamado told me to let you know he awaits your arrival in his office. Is that all we get to see of his cameo? That's all we get. Yeah! Masathy, I have your next orders. You must go to the Coronet Highlands to quell another frenzied noble, Electrode, Lord of the Hollow. Electrode has propensity to store up electricity in its body, then unleash it. But since Electrode became frenzied, those electrical outbursts have become giant blasts. We've been enlisting the Pearl Clan's aid in securing you safe passage to Electrode's seat. I've sent word ahead to Irida asking... No, you don't have permission to go up. Oh, save it, as if I'd be stopped by the likes of you. Now get out of my way. Interesting. Don't know who you are. Oh. Hey, yo, Bossman Kamado! I thought it might have slipped your mind to send me an invite, so I took the liberty of stopping by anyway. Melly, where are your manners? We're having an important conversation. Well, there's your issue right there, Adaman. How exactly did you intend to discuss Electrode without me? It's Mighty Warden here to begin with. There's no more to discuss. We already asked Masathy to quell the Lord of the Hollow. Aw, come on. Is it me you're trying to humiliate here or our entire clan? Besides, do you really think this flimsy little noodle can quell Electrode? Okay, first of all, words hurt, man. And second of all, you're right. Masathy, you have your orders. See to it that Electrode is quelled.
What, Amelia, of course we could appreciate your help if there's anything you might assist with. No go! Epic. What's more epic? More talking. My bad. Listen, Melly, the Galaxy team, well, at least Mesathy, is amazing, and he'll prove it. Follow me outside. Am I gonna fight the boy? Alright, Mesathy, go around with me. You bet. Melly, make sure you watch closely now. I'm closing my eyes. I'm not seeing nothing. What is Eevee doing here, bro? Who invited you? Alright, anyway, flamethrower.
I promise you don't want this.
What?
Oh, I tried to warn it. I tried. I really did.
You see how good Mesathy is now, yes? No more sneering at him. Now I think our helper from the Bro Clan was gonna meet you in the training grounds. Once you're ready. Till later, Mesathy. Glad to have your help as always. Melly, shift yourself, unless you want to get even more of an earful than you're already due for.
Aw, come on, Adam, man. Cut me some slack here.
Mesathy, join me in the Survey Corps office. I don't think you should end stream just yet. Your survey work will take you to the Coronet Highlands next. You'll be on the Rift's doorstep. There's no telling what perils await, but you'll need help from a particular person to survey and ultimately quell this electrode. Go to the training grounds. You should find them there. Epic.
It is him.
Oh, but he's Team Pearl. No!
Oh, no.
Pearl Clan actually has a character I like.
We will now be playing game. There he is. There he is. Hello. We love Ingo. We love Gen 5 in general, I guess. You know he's bald? That's awesome. He's bald. That's a bald guy right there. This gentleman is Warden Ingo, who serves Sneasler. He will guide you to her domain.
Pleased to properly meet you. I apologize for that abrupt how do you do before. I am the Warden Ingo. I understand you'll need a hand from Sneasler in order to meet Electrode. Whether she'll see fit to help you, however, we can only find out by making the journey. Now, let's have a safe journey to Mount Coronet. All aboard!
Ingo's a bit, you know... This is my boy, alright? If you're trying to make fun of him, I will punch you. He appeared one day from who knows where. What's more, much of his memory seems to be missing. Oh, I didn't know he had amnesia. I was spoiled that he was, like, in this game. And, like, we already saw him the last time I streamed this. I didn't know he had amnesia, though. I need to see if Awesome can have any moves besides the... Oh, boy. Looky what I got. Ominous Wind. He now has 4 moves. I love Awesome. He's great. He's hilarious. Look at him. He's spectacular. However, he is so bad. He is unbelievably useless. And that's so sad. I'll keep him on the team forever. However, it's not gonna be easy. Ooh. I'm liking this environment already. Oh, why was he just there? I expect you'll find all sorts of rock-type and ground-type Pokemon wondering about these craggy, boulder-strewn heights. I bet you wished you could jump. What's new in this area? Luxray, Parasect, we've already seen all that. Wow, why is there so many Paras and Parasects just everywhere in this game? I think they're in like every area. Actually, I think they are. Why are they in every area? Who likes Parasect that much, bro? Literally no one. Wait, do we just wait? Did I miss? How do I get down? Do I just have to jump into the river? Oh, I was supposed to go over there. No, I'm jumping into the river. That sounds a lot more fun and interesting. Woo! And it just works sometimes. I'm so smart. Ingo, my beloved, come here. The Electrode known as the Lord of the Hollow was somewhat different from the Electrode I recall. but its electrical discharges at least are familiar. One false step around it could put you in danger. If you're going to face it, you might consider catching Pokemon that can withstand electricity. It must be difficult being a Pokemon, don't you think? Especially one as irritable as Electrode? Then becoming frenzied to boot. Well, Warden Ingo the Pearl Clan, and oh my, the Galaxy Team grunt from before? No, so that's a misconception. You see, no, the thing is that the grunts are of that's in the future. We're in the past, so I'm not a grunt. Okay, I might be a grunt now I'm thinking about it. But by sheer tenderness of my heart, I'll grant you a trial to see if you're worthy. The greatest obstacle you'll ever face awaits you right here. Battle me if you dare. I mean, I will beat you up. Well then, let me tell you the great Melly's take on the whole situation. The frenzy of our nobles is nothing other than a mark of Almighty Sinnoh's favor and protection. Why? Because it makes sense. It makes them stronger. Do I really need to spell out that that's a good thing? What business is it of the Galaxy teams anyway, if Electrode lets loose a few sparks out here in the mountain? Really, you should do us all a favor and slink back home to that village of yours rather than persist on this folly. And with that, bon voyage. Is that a thing yet? Oh, bro, look at his face, bro. Look at it. Look at him. He's great. What a selfish outlook. These frenzies cause the Pokemon themselves such suffering. But what is it you want to do, Mesati? I gotta do stuff, you know? Very well, the treks ahead will be perilous, but I pride myself on safe driving. To meet Sneasler and Mesati, you must pass through here, Wayward Cave. Here you'll find Pokemon like Golbat and their ilk, which are quite at home navigating in the dark. It's quite dim inside, so I need to watch your step. I like Melly a lot. I have no clue if Melly's a guy or a girl, but I like the vibe of Melly. Melee? Who cares? I'm saying Melee. Well, this is odd. The torches that light the way through the cave are gone. Could this be Melly's attempting to obscure us? No darkness nor foul weather will delay us. Onward we roll. I recall faintly that I had a partner once, a precious one. Talking about Pokemon or your brother? Its name escapes me, but I remember that it wielded flames with mastery. That would be Chandelure. If only it were here, it sure would light the way. I'm starting to recall a man who looked like me. We'll battle and discuss Pokemon, I think. We'll soon be arriving at Wayward's Cave's exit. I am speeding to read. Even if the memories themselves have faded, it appears much still lives on in my heart. This is fine progress. We're nearly home free. Wait, could those be? It's the torches! Found them. Let me put those torches back where they belong. This darkness could be perilous for the next person to pass through here. I'll just wait, I guess. That changed very little. I actually can see just fine. I want that. That's what I want. Touch. Oh, okay, a little scuffed, but we managed. Professor Lavington told me how you fell to this land from the sky. For my part, I simply found myself one day here in Hisui, a region whose name I've never heard. All I could remember was my own name. I was standing here in bafflement when the Pearl Clan came to my aid. I showed a natural affinity for taming Pokemon, which is why I eventually became a warden. But I still wonder what my true purpose is here. But now I've sidetracked us with this talk. Let's hurry onward. In the next game, or whether it be Legends or Scarlet and Violet, like the next Legends game or Scarlet or Violet, we better get these guys. We better get Ingo reunited with his brother, or I'm gonna sue. I don't think I can sue. However, I will try. You didn't see me, right? You're nodding your head at me. What are you listening to, bro? Heracross? Ah! Is that bro? Why is this so tiny? Why is the Heracross so small? What's the big idea? Putting back all those torches I spent ages tidying away? Do you get some sort of amusement stomping around and ruining people's noble deeds? Oh? Rendering a cave impassable to people who venture inside hardly seems noble to me. I like how, like, we're not supposed to like Melly, but I love the attitude. It's great. The only way you're getting past me is if you defeat my partner Pokemon. How will you proceed, Mesothy? Him. I'll beat him. He's a guy. Melly's a guy. Show these louts the true meaning of silent but deadly. Cause it's a skunk and it's a fart joke. I browse Reddit in the future. I might die here actually. No, I'm faster. I don't think it'll one-shot. Oh, no, but No, I'm good. Okay. Listen here. Neither I nor Skuntink admit defeat just yet. Our challenge to you still stands. However, I will withdraw to afford Skuntink time to recover. There's no shame in a tactical retreat. It's more of an advance, if you think about it. Ah, there you are, Ingo. I know you. I wanted to ask about the memory loss of yours. Have you considered that it could have somehow been caused by the space-time rift? I have no cause to think that the rift is to blame, but then again, I hardly remember a thing, so it's difficult to say with certainty. I mean, it feels kind of dumb not to think that that would be a causation. I can't remember my own home nor my family, if I had any. So you might do better to pose your questions to Mesothy, I think, if it's to do with that rift. How about you then, Mesothy? Do you remember what you saw before you fell out of that rift? Was there anything inside? I don't know. I don't remember the opening cutscene, if we're being honest. There very well might not have been anything, or could have been something. I don't know. I think there was an iPhone. Interesting. You see, personally, I suspect that whatever is on the other side of that rift is causing the strange lightning that plagues us. Ah, indeed. Now, what kind of world do you suppose stretches out on the other side of the rift? My guess is that it's Almighty Sinnoh's realm. But then, that begs the question, why has the space-time rift reopened when it was closed once so long ago? And why wouldn't Mesothy have fallen through to us? There's just so much we don't know. And while you investigate, sir, I'll continue to prioritize the safety of the people living in this world. Oh, I'm a mere admirer of ruins and a little more. If something needs investigating, then I would entrust that task to Mesothy. Until next time, then. Once we're through here, it'll be just a little further. Let us move with speed, but not haste. We don't want to be hasteful now. I picked up a satchel and didn't even think about it. Oh, it's Ms! It's Mrs. Satchel! Okay. I do so much for people that don't matter! So, couple things about this. One, how did you get here? Two, you are inside of that thing. How are you doing that? Would you honor me with a battle, Mesothy? Oh yeah. You're cool. You're awesome, even. And you know what? It's okay that you're balding. Oh, but he's so cool, though! Oh, but he's so cool, though! Look at him! That's the sickest pose. Tingla. Why does he look like that? Now allow me to call Sneasler. Lanky. Lanky. Okay, not as tall as I was thinking. Why is this as tall as me? Why is it not? It looks like it should be taller. Would you be so kind as to play your flute for her to hear? Yeah, alright. Why is Sneasler gotta look so sassy? Just in the basic pose. It laughed at me! I'm afraid this is my final stop. Please proceed up the cliffs with Sneasler's aid and quell the lord up in the mountains. I will return to Jubilife Village. Please convey my well wishes to Warden Melly. Wait. Wait. Is that me? Why am I looking like that, bro? What? Oh, you want to fight, don't you? Oh yeah? Fight this. It's the most awesome. There he is. That was most possibly the funniest thing that could have happened. Man, I love Awesome so much. He is so bad. We caught Glygor, but at what cost? I got some crunchy salt though, so I think we're winning big. I don't know why that was so hard. Whoa! Hello! Okay, that kind of scared me. Mischievous! Now that's a cool one. Where did it go? Oh. Hey, friend. Welcome to Moonview Arena, the seat of Lord Electrode. I know I've not exactly been supportive of you reaching this place, but a part of me did hope you'd make it. Call me contradictory all you like, Galaxy Grunts, but such is life. Embracing the complexity of both ourselves and the world can only help us grow. As a member of the Diamond Clan, my highest calling is to please Almighty Sinnoh. And right now, that means I must protect my lord by stopping you where you stand. Let's go, Skuntank. Give him another whiff of your silent deadliness. It's another fart joke for you toddlers. Who asked you, Squirpie? Squirpie? All these people villains, bro. What are you gonna do? Just. Nice. Flamethrower! What is this? Hypnosis. Great. This fight is excellent. What Pokemon do I have left? Onryo. Alright. Yeah, we're just gonna need to slash it. Come on, Onryo. Let's go! Let's make one thing clear. I didn't lose. You may have won, but there's a difference. I just lacked time. Yes, I'm afraid there simply wasn't enough time for me to raise my Pokemon nice and strong. Could this be why Adamant is always going on and about time being a precious thing? My word, the Diamond Clan and Almighty Sinnoh truly are never-ending founts of wisdom. Yes, I know what comes next. You want to know what pleases the Lord Electrode so you can make some bombs for it. Well, I'm afraid I won't be able to help you. Because I have completely forgotten what Electrode likes. I am a little petty. What's the matter, upset? Too bad anger doesn't make bombs. You're a baby man. Mally's really giving you the runaround, isn't he, Mesathy? Guess it's my fault for not telling you in advance what Electrode likes. So here's the tea. Use your eyes, Mally. Haven't you even looked at your frenzied lord? You don't even feel a twinge at how it suffers, fighting to control the energy that's bursting out of it? You idiot. Oh, and by the way, I wasn't gonna tell him that he needs crunchy salt. I was gonna go right ahead and give it to him. Yeah, alright. I have crunchy salt. It's like sand, but like larger and salty. I'll help you make your precious bombs. There it is. Is it in the tree? How does it get in a tree? It's a ball. Does it fly? Electrode. Ah! Whoa! He's not very yellow. Why is he not yellow? He has a yellow, or okay, there we go. I was about to say, something's like very wrong here. Like, did they forget to texture this guy? Like, what? What's he doing? Oh, intriguing. Greatly. Whoa! Ah! Whoa! I do like this. This is kind of cool. You're bad, you're bad, you're bad, you're bad, you're bad. I'm bad. We're all a little bad. Whoa! Ah! Okay. Whoa, am I playing like Deltarune right now? What is happening? Whoa. Whoa, let me out. Let me out. Whoa, let me out. Let me out of the circle. I don't want to be in the sea bear circle. No, thank you. Ah! I mean, honestly, like, what's the point? Like, how bad is it? Like, why can't I, like, I feel like I can just, like, tank it, though. Whoa! Maybe not that one. That one's blue. That means it's super crazy. I took my hand off the controller. I feel like I can just kind of tank the rest, yeah? I enjoyed that one. That one was fun. I love the bullet, like, the bullet hell aspect to that one. That one was pretty cool. Your cartoonishly drawn-on mouth does not amuse me very much. I agreed to make those accursed bombs, yes, but now that Almighty Sinnoh's precious blessing has vanished forever, it's just so unbearably sad. Is that how you see it? Electrode looks relieved to me. Glad his suffering ended. Probably. I arrived right on schedule. Now what do you bother coming back for? Only to say that I recalled some things after Mesathe did me the honor of traveling with me. Things to do with a world where I believe I lived before my memories were lost. Most people there caught Pokemon, lived with them, formed supportive partnerships with them. And then there were the Pokemon trainers. The ones we called Pokemon trainers were truly devoted to their craft. They always looked toward the next challenge and had Pokemon battles every chance they got, all to help themselves and their Pokemon grow. Through battle, trainers forge bonds of understanding with their Pokemon, and with their opponents and their Pokemon too. With everything, I suppose. If Pokemon and people work together, we can forge new paths forward. We'll be lost to history if we go on believing only Pokemon can be strong, or if we go on fearing them instead of understanding them. Interesting. Was your world like Ingo described too, Mesathe? Yeah. Except I'm pretty sure in my world people really liked Pokemon. Hey, Ottoman, share with me again the wisdom of Almighty Sinnoh passed down among our clan. Alright, open your ears, shut that big mouth, and listen well, my friend. Give not into sorrow, give not into anger. Offer only friendship to those around you. Give not into sorrow, give not into anger. Bring not Almighty Sinnoh to sorrow, for that is when time's flow will cease. And there you have it. Now this time I really will make the complete return back to Jubilife Village. Perhaps with someone like Mesathe to show that Pokemon need not be feared, people of Hisui will find new tracks forward. Now, begging your pardon, I owe Commander Komodo my report. Was that all there was to this area? That felt like nothing.
So Wood and Melly believe that the frenzies of these Pokemon are some sort of trial sent by Almighty Sinnoh. We cannot know if that is the case or not, but it does beg the question. Why ever would this Almighty Sinnoh drive the nobles to frenzy? Is it angered by something, or does it seek to drive a wedge between people and Pokemon? Well, far be it from us humans to fathom the thoughts of Pokemon. And what is that Spice Time Rift anyway? Like, does anyone really know what's going on here? But you must be tired. Go on then, to the Wallflower, get some rest while you can. I've instructed Benny to prepare you his finest potato mochi. That's the only thing you're allowed to eat. If I see you eating anything else, I will throw you! You let your actions do the speaking for you, Mesathe, and the message is clear as day. It doesn't matter one whit where you came from. You're a part of the Sorbet Corps in Jubilife Village now. You will never go home. Isn't it nice getting up early? Is it? It's not as if getting up early changes what you can do with the day. Yes, it does. It opens up possibilities, such as responding to Commander Komodo's invitation today in a timely manner. Well, I got the same invitation. I had to wake up even earlier than you did to run all the way here for it. Come on, no need to gross up so much over a nice little early wake up. Are you coming too? I'm sure we can all guess what the commander wants with us. You've now quelled the frenzy of 4 nobles. Yep, next one, ready up, batter, swing, batter, that's me. When word of these frenzies arrived from all over Hisui, I feared what would become of us. But here we are, already preparing to quell the final noble. The only lord left to be quelled is Avalugg. Avalugg? Your mission is to quell Avalugg, the final lord. And perhaps in doing so we may trigger some change in the space-time rift as well. Avalugg may be Pro-Clan's noble, but my clan and Galaxy team will have to step up to resolve this too, for the sake of the brighter future. Then let us all meet in the cold reaches of Alabaster Icelands. Until then. No matter how many of these frenzied Pokemon you may quell,
The fact remains that you are a stranger to our world. No small number of people will still regard you with suspicion and distrust. The amount you can hope for is to gain the trust of as many as possible, and to do that, you must prove yourself through your actions. Warble! I saw that! You can't hide from me. It would not be an exaggeration to say that you might be the only one among the Survey Corps that can task with serving the Alabaster Islands. You know your orders, see your missions through. Okay, why do I have 221 orange berries? What? Oh, you are precious. We're gonna play the game now. We're not gonna wait. I'm just gonna play the game. I'm just gonna play the game. So, we're to make for the Alabaster Islands. True. That is what we're doing. I see. Of course, I'm also aware of the injuries done to some of our own good people because of the frenzies of other nobles. It seems a little choice but to intervene. But this Avalugg out in the Alabaster Islands hasn't harmed a soul as I hear it. Does it really behoove us to go out of our way to subdue him? If Avalugg's as great and mighty as they say, they could very well cause avalanches. Avalanches don't require any Pokemon's help. They occur perfectly well on their own, you know. Professor Lavington? Nothing to bother yourselves about. Doubtless I'm being a silly sausage. I'm just a little silly sausage. The best support I can offer you now is another chance to practice your battle skills. I'm gonna win. That's true. We are warning her. This is for her own good. I'm just glad to get the opportunity to battle you. Melted. Oh, look at his little victory cry. Look at him. Our boy Willow. About your mission in the Icelands? Well, it would be a real challenge. Be careful out there. As for me, I'll set off for the Alabaster Islands forthwith. See you there, my boy. So this, no, I don't want booty shorts. It's fine. We'll just get that. I can get glasses, monocles, even. I can create British. Okay, I don't think that's what snow goggles look like, but they look pretty sick. I'm not gonna lie to you. That looks extremely cool. It's like a Persona 5 mask, bro. What in the world? That's really cool. See, it's all very important that we figure out our drip before we do anything. Wait! Hold on. Hold on. We just got our last party member. It's kind of snowy. Is that a church? What is that? How aren't you freezing? Freezing? I'm practically sweating. Do you think this is bad? Just wait, this is nothing compared to where we're headed. You know, I'm beginning to think the problem between us isn't a Diamond Clan thing or a Pearl Clan thing. It's just a you and me thing. We'll never see eye to eye on anything, will we? There you go, Mr. T. Automan is so much cooler than Irida. Sure, stomp off without me. This is why I can't stand people who only care about whether time is passing them by. See you at Avalugg's Legacy, Mr. T. Take care on your way. The only thing that Team Pearl or Pearl Clan has going for it is the fact that it has Ingo. Literally nothing else that they have is good. I doubt that will work. It worked. You. I want you. Honestly, Hisuian Braviary is sick. Like, I kind of just want to add that. Like, if I had to make a serious, like a more serious team, and I had to get rid of Awesome, I would probably make it Rufflet. Why does it look 3D printed? Am I the only one who feels that way? It looks 3D printed. Well, that was a real slog, fighting through those miserable icy winds to reach this desolate bit of nowhere. Well done, us. This gentleman is Avalug's warden and my most honorable teacher, Garrick. On what grounds do you come here seeking to quell Lord Avalug? I have a job. That leads to my next question. What is wrong with him being frenzied? I don't know, who cares? Then I have another question. Setting aside any orders, what is it your heart tells you to do? Beat the game? Then if you insist on quelling Avalug's frenzy, you'll want to claim some of that eternal ice he likes and bring it to my lord's seat. Good luck. This eternal ice stuff can be found atop Avalug's legacy here. But to get there, you'll need my clan's help. Not even Sneaselord can climb this surface, let alone a person like you or me. You're gonna have to approach it by air, with Braviary's help. And, about Sabi, how do I put this? Even when she's not flying with Braviary, she's got her head in the clouds. Well, you'll understand when you meet her. Heard you talking crap. I see what you meant about Sabi. Why would she be up there? It's dangerous, she could fall. Seems you better focus on pursuing Wood and Sabi, and let me focus on my workout while I still can. Why do they let children be wardens? That doesn't make a lot of sense. I've heard about you. You're super talented, right? I bet you're gonna be real fun to play with. I know why you're here too. You want Braviary's help so you can quell Avalug's frenzy, don't ya? Well, you'll get it. If you can catch me first. Let's go, Braviary! You flew all the way over there? I'm here. Hello. Mesathy! You made it all the way up here in this cold. But the question is, did you catch me, or did I let myself get caught? Anyway, the challenge continues. Next stop of our merry chase is Snow Point Temple. But the real question is, am I really having fun playing with you, or am I bored? Let's go! Hi again, Mixathy. It's nice having someone new out here to play with. Safety numbers or something like that. Anyway, here's Snow Point Temple. I've opened the front door for you. Just a little more chasing left for you to do. I guess I've been caught, so we're nearly done. That's no fun. Hey, remember my clairvoyance? It showed me something else. I saw you flying with Braviary. Do you think that'll come to pass? Yeah. If you really want to be able to fly high in the sky, prove to me you're strong enough. All three of them. At once? No way it's at once. Yeah, okay. I was like, there's no way they're bringing back triple battles. Alright, right. Oh, it is at once! Oh my god. No, oh, I forgot to change the, oh my god. Okay, Burn's good. You little toddler. You have 3 strong Pokemon and are 3v1ing me. How is this fair? Get out of here. Move. I broke Magmortar. It's fine. I mean, Magmortar is gonna melt him. Yeah, no. Rhyperior can catch this bullet punch. He will catch it. Ooh, it's bulky, bro. Yeah, so red dies. Oh, man. This is an interesting battle. I don't think Awesome is gonna be able to do anything, but we're gonna let him try. Alright. Swift. Go for it. Yeah! Let's go, Awesome! Let's go! Oh, but he's dead. He's not dead. Oh, nope, now he's dead. Oh my god. Cool. Nice. Alright, Braviary. Why not test out Mesathy's strength yourself? Oh, now you're gonna fight me. What type are you, even? Psychic. Oh, you're screwed! Oh, you're screwed. I only have ghost types alive, dude. Nice. I killed it. Grr, I can't believe Braviary lost. But that's that. Thanks for playing with me. I guess I'll head home now. Bye. Now hold on. Ah! I was kidding. Play along with me on your flute. That was beautiful. The best sound to ever have graced my ears. Allow me to...
Numerani. What's next?
I am now airborne certified. I got a license for it now. If it's a trial, if we prove ourselves worthy, and we quell the last noble, call him Avalog, then the Rift Valley ought to close, right? The question is, does listening to Automan fascinate you or bore you to tears? Am I just gonna jump off? Nice. God's calling me again. I hung up on him, bro. God called me and I hung up on him. Why, if it isn't Mesathy. What a pleasure finding a familiar face, or any face, in this far corner of the Alabaster Islands. I came to bring Garrick an order of sword caps, and he was more than willing to have a chat about Avalug. What do you say? Interested in a bit of gossip? You know me! Spill the tea. I love you, Awesome, from the bottom of my heart. However, you are the weakest thing I have ever seen. I'll put you among a spot of the Pokemon that I've deemed, cool. So you get that at least. So we are to quell Avalug as you wish. In the end, the strength of your feelings won out. Or maybe your real strength comes from the way you talk among both people and Pokemon. Well, I suppose I better get to work making some bombs using that eternal ice. I've heard how they are made, and with muscles like mine, it'll only be a moment's work. Does he just, take a ball of ice and just, scrunch it? Am I just throwing ice at this guy? What am I? I'm pelting this guy with ice. Wow. What's going on? Oh. Okay. Hello, Avalug. I was unaware you were so big. You are tall. Oh my god. Intriguing gameplay. Whoa! Ow. Okay. The timing on that is, odd. You literally just... What? Why is this a thing? I'm not sending in a Pokemon against you. I suppose I could. Alright. Oh, not this one. Wow. Okay. Whoa! Oh, that's mean! Doing two things at once, bro? You can't be doing that. Whoa! 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 Oh, not this one. Okay, this one. Ooh! Whoa! 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 What? Oh, no. Let's kill it. Oh, I did it. Second attempt? Not bad. Oh my god, he's huge. That is a titan right there. Wowza. Oh, but seeing almighty Avila quelled, and by such a slight child. A child that fell from the very sky. Is this Mesathy boy some kind of monster in disguise? He is no monster. He is the one who risked his life without a second thought in order to quell our frenzied, suffering nobles. Yeah, I'm kind of like a cool hero guy. I knew you could pull that off, Mesathy. My man. Anyway, now that we've quelled the last noble, I say we pay grim old Commander Commodore a visit and see if he's finally cracked a smile for us. Each of the Pokemon nobles became frenzied, and now each of them has been quelled. We still have no explanation for why this calamity befell us, but I'm glad to see it put to an end. and to think peace would be restored to Hisui by the hand of our mysterious Rift-born helper. When tomorrow dawns, it will be a dawn on a world restored to normalcy. At long last, we will be able to return to our normal lives. Go nourish yourself at the Wallflower and allow yourself a good long rest. Don't forget, the Survey Corps' work is not over. It does not end until the people can live here in Hisui without fearing the Pokemon around us. Epic. Thanks for this nice sizable helping of potato mochi, Benny, old chum. Oh, and if there's anything else that you recommend, by all means bring it out. It only took the whole game for me to suggest that you could give us literally anything else. Wait, if the rift were to vanish, would that leave Mesa be stranded here? Maybe. And nothing bad ever happened again. So that's not good. Some sort of dreadful energy seems to be pouring from this rift in space-time. Now the entire sky has gone red.
I have word from the commander. You're to report to his office at once.
Alright. I know we're all sad. It's kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. The way the sky has changed, it is ominous. Very ominous indeed. What's this about, Commander? Did you call us here to discuss the quelling of all the nobles, didn't you? That can wait. There is more pressing concern here that must be addressed. The first strike of that strange lightning, the one that drove Clevo into a frenzy. It struck the night that Masathi fell from the sky, did it not? It seems only natural to think that the two events might be linked in some way. Who or what are you really, Masathi? I'm a little guy. I'm just a little funny man. Indeed. You do make me laugh. I do have to kill you now. And having gained our trust, what then? What is it you're really after here? What is my motive? I'm thinking content, primarily, I would say. This person, this stranger appeared out of a rift in space-time. Who here can guarantee he is who he says? Who here can guarantee he is to be trusted? Crap, I guess you're right. We gotta kill him now. There are those in our village who cannot trust a stranger like you who fell from the sky. And so I must ask you to leave. You are no longer welcome in the Galaxy team. Consider yourself banished from this village until you can explain why these calamities keep befalling our good people. No. Until you've restored our world to its rightful state and proven your innocence beyond doubt. Is that clear, Silene?
That's a little apt if you ask me.
So wait, I needed to grind a razor claw. Can I not get that now?
Let's go. This way. This way! God, you idiots!
Look, lady, my Sneasel's not gonna become a true Tyler if you don't let me get that razor claw. I'm begging you, I need this. I think. I don't know how good Sneasler is. My team isn't based around if it's good or not. Screw you, I'll beat you up. Come here. I'll ask to see him off. As will I, naturally.
I'll allow it. Just because I'm feeling a little silly today.
Honestly, I'm kind of seeing this as an absolute win, right? I don't have to eat the same food every day, right? The only downside is I can't get that razor claw, but who really needs it? I can't believe the boss would do this! You're acting on his own orders when you were quelling those frenzies. Quite right. Moreover, even if you did happen to fall from the sky, that hardly gives you the power to turn it red. Well, you don't know that, which I guess is why I'm out here, so I should keep quiet, I guess. Of course, perhaps Adaman or Irida might take you in. I can choose! Can I choose? Do I get to become one? I'm going Titan. Let's go! Adaman, I'm coming, bro. Perhaps you could try to go find Leon first? He's likely to be at Grand Arena. No, I'm going to Adaman. Screw you, kid.
Don't die out there. Stupid.
Hello, child.
Yo, what in the world did you do? Look at the size of that rift. If lightning starts pouring from it, all the Pokemon in Hisui could be thrown into a frenzy. I should have known that the only thing that could have come from that rift was disaster.
Never mind then, screw you, kid.
Is that really what you came here to say?
My, what a frightful sky. Such a disturbing sight would be enough to put anyone ill at ease. You don't know what brought about this, do you? I'm trying to find out. I suppose it would be too much to expect that you could already have an answer to all this. Wait, isn't the sky like this in Platinum? Or just in any of the original Gen 4 games whenever Cyrus is trying to summon the Legendary? Does that mean that someone's trying to summon the Legendary? I heard from our leader what happened. You can return to that village of yours, can you? But I'm afraid the Diamond Clan cannot be the ones to save you. Why not though? They're so cool! The Diamond Clan could be end up at war with the Galaxy team if things went badly. I think you would regret that as much as anyone. No, bro, they kicked me out. I'll beat them all, dude. I'll win. I am literally the strongest person they've ever had on their team. Do not abandon hope. Time solves all things. And besides, you seem to have a talent for making your own way in the world. I have no doubt you'll come to find a path to walk. I'm starting my own village. Screw you. The Diamond, Pearl, I don't know. We'll start Gen 3 right now. Emerald Clan. That's me. Have my anime moment. I'm reflecting. Yo, doggy. Aw, wholesome. Am I gonna live with the Pokemon, dude? That's wholesome. That's a little wholesome moment. I like that. I'm still alone though. That tree shaking. What's it? Isn't? No way, bro. Strange events seem to follow you wherever you go, don't they? Is it Volo? Yeah, it's Volo. What's good? Found you at last, Mesathy. I've been looking all over for you, you know. What would I do if I were to lose my one favorite customer? It seems you're in quite the pinch. No place for you among Diamond or Pearl Clan. I'm sure Diamond... If I just talk to Outerman, we're bros. Get Melly on there, bro. I'm living with them. There are still corners of Hisui region where we can stash you away in secret. I know a spot that will be the perfect hideaway. Leave it to me. Bro, do we get the man cave? Always a pleasure, Miss Kagita. But I'm afraid I'm not here today to learn more of Hisui's myths and legends. No, mistress, thank you, just Cognita. And this is? Why, Mesathy is the man of the hour. He's the one who quelled the frenzy of all the Pokemon nobles, believe it or not. Ah, the poor wrench you spoke of. Lost in time and space. I don't really call myself a wrench. There's two Cynthia. I'm looking at two Cynthias right now. This is not boding well for me. I don't feel quite safe. Dear me, Lost One, it seems I'll be able to fulfill my duty at long last, thanks to you. Ooh, what does that mean? Indeed, I'm to guide you, Lost One, for the task of preventing great disaster falls to you. The rift in space-time must be mended, lest time and space themselves be thrown out of balance. You see, don't you? The two together, time and space, comprise all creation, the universe. How can one claim that either is greater than the other, as those two clans do? Yeah, I guess you can't. Who cares, though? Now listen, Lost One, here's what you must do. Hisui holds 3 lakes of great importance, like Verity, Valor, and Acuity. At each dwells a Pokemon said to embody one aspect of the mind. Complete the trials, each will set you and bear their gifts to the shrouded ruins. There you may receive the red chain. With it, perhaps you can bind the world together. But here we are. You know your duty, and you'll do it, won't you? I guess. I mean, I don't feel like I have a choice. There is nobility in knowing what must be done and seen to it. Oh, hold on, God's calling me. Off we go, Mesathy. Bro, me and Volo having a buddy adventure, bro. This is cool. Mad chillin'. Abra. So we're to visit 3 lakes. It doesn't sound like an easy task, that's for sure, but it would be wonderful to have a kind soul who might help us out. Yeah!
I thought it was just Eardon. I got mad, but it's Adaman! Long story short, we want to help you, but without drawing attention, so it'll just be one of us. Can I pick? Yes! 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 Adaman! Obviously, you'll choose me, right? Who gave you that Celestica flu in the first place? That's right, this strapping young man. Yeah, bro! So then, the leftover leader will... Leftover? I'm not someone's scraps. Get out of here, bro. You're nowhere near as cool as Ottoman. Me and Ottoman are certified homies, alright? It was when Mesprit took flight that people first learned the joys and sorrows of living. Well, that's how the old tales go, anyway. Let me fact check you. Let me go to Wikipedia. Alright, says you're right. It's for you. Knock knock. Yeah, let's give it a base flamethrower. Ooh. Something leads me to believe that it's not, steel. Ooh. Oh, yep, that's a water move. Willow's dead. Interesting. Oh, that did more. We do it again. Oh, nice, Ivy. That's what you love to see. She doesn't need to evolve, alright? Ivy's got it. Get sat on, dude. Not even close. Ah! Whoa! Your emotions, share them with me. Alright, I guess. Here it is. When you fell to this land, what stirred in your heart? I guess bewilderment. How did it feel to bond with Pokemon and work together? It was cool, I guess. What did you feel when you mingled with Hisui's clans? We're very different, I guess. I vibe with them, though. I feel like I need to hang out with them. What did you feel when cast out of the Galaxy team? I accepted. Yeah, no, easy. That's an easy answer. I'm Diamond Clan. Beam me up. I'm ready. I'll take off my green drip if it means that I have to put on the blue one. All right, it's cool. Take this piece of the spirit to bind the world once more. Yeah, all right. What is it? Oh, yo, it's like a ball. Is that an envelope? What is that? Mesprit's plume. I'm pretty sure a plume. I actually don't know what a plume is. I thought it was like a feather, but you are not a bird. So I guess it's not a feather. I can't even imagine what it must feel like having a Pokemon talk to you without words. Which I guess is kind of like if you were to talk to a Pokemon at all, because it can't talk. What? Volo didn't go with us. God, me, you sure know plenty about Hisui, Volo. That's right. You could say it's because I'm a merchant, but mostly I'm just naturally filled with curiosity. I want to know exactly what happened in the past that led us to this particular present. Or more accurately, I suppose, I want to know where I came from and where I'm headed. I want to know my path, so to speak. I think we all like some answers on that. Lake Acuity is protected by the Pokemon Uxie. When Uxie took flight, the knowledge to solve problems was born in people's minds. That's what the stories say anyway. Man, my phone's blowing up. Say cheese. A tool that can make caves simply appear from nowhere is quite a handy one to have. Let's go, Mesa Thee. Now let's see what's waiting for us. That's what I have. Oh wait, hold on. Honor battle? I'm thinking honor battle. Yeah, honor battle. It's time. Say goodbye to sweet precious Babu because he's about to become insane anime shamble. Bye bye, sweet Babu. Oh, but he's cool though. Alright, Onryo, let's see it. Oh my god, he's tiny. He's a short king. Oh, that's not fair, dude. One shot him, Onryo, you got this. Oh, snap, it's normal type. Crap. Okay, honor battle over. Okay, Dark, Snarl, do what it did to you back. Get it. Bro, I just got here. You goon. Did I use the psychic type on a ghost type? Yeah. Screw you. Come, I will test your knowledge. Okay. Oh, it's trivia night. Combi, Zubat, Unknown, Magneton, Dusclops. How many are there eyes? Enter your answers together as a series of numbers. Okay, 6, 0, 1, 3, 1. Well, there it is. Bro, imagine I got that wrong and it just like smites me from the world and I die. And then Adamant's just like, where'd he go? What happened? When Azelf took flight, the will to do what needs doing was born in people's hearts. Or so that is what is said. That's what the legends would have us believe. The Legends Arceus. It's a joke. I didn't get it. Oh, a cave appears where there was none, just as if from Mesophy. It's the third time I've seen it happen. Overquill is such a good name. Alright, we kill it now. It's secondary dark! Alright, we take it out in style. I don't think it'll kill, but if it does, that'd be kind of cool. Oh my god, dude. Storm's gonna die, he's not gonna get any EXP. It's kind of funny. I didn't read that. Did those bombs just appear out of nowhere? I guess you meant to throw them at Azelf. Yeah, alright, here, check. Ooh. Alright. Prepare your noggin. Whoop! Alright. Whoop! Alright, I'm ready. Yeah, this way. Ah, crap. Give up. Your struggle is in vain. No. I didn't even hit you! The least you could have done is give me the satisfactory. It seems we finished the 3 lake trials. If I remember correctly, we were told then to head to the Shrouded Ruins. I don't know what could await us there, but I'm always excited to explore some ancient ruins. Let us be on our way. If we're to somehow bring together the world of humans, the world of Pokemon, and the world of myth, then maybe we need a setting such as this. That being said, what are we meant to do now? Seems I've made it in time. Showing up only when the time's right, huh? With age comes wisdom, I guess. Are you calling me old? How do we make this red chain? I would hardly know. We speak of a divine instrument, one said to be capable of binding the very world. Do you really imagine it could be forged by mortal hands? What are we doing here? We don't have any more time to waste. We might have more time to waste. Is it just them? Yep. Imagine. Another ball! Basketball! Now how did that happen? I got the hula hoop! You succeeded once again, Mesophy. Yet, things do not seem to be going so well for the rest of the world. What's that supposed to mean? I've had some news from my fellow merchants in the Geeko Guild. It seems that the commander is going to forego waiting for our investigation to finish. He plans to climb Mount Coronet himself. What's he thinking? Even if he makes it up there, what can he do against a giant rift in space-time? The complete buffoonery of this man. Zoom! Mesophy! No! Bop! Welcome back! It's been grim here. We in the survey corps hardly even speak to one another lately. But with you, Pat, maybe Captain Silene's appetite for potato mochi will return. Anyway, wait here a minute. I'll go let the captain know you're back. I don't know if that's a good idea. I'm just supposed to barge in and be like, hey, idiot. So you managed not to die, just as I ordered. Well done. I owe it to Ottoman. I'm outing him right now. No doubt your own past deeds earned you any help you may receive. Before moving forward, I must ask. I assume that you're here again because you managed to learn something of use? I got this hula hoop, you see, and I can wow the Pokemon with my sick tricks. Go on. I mean, that's about the extent of it, but... A legendary tool set to bind the very world. I mean, it's just a hula hoop. Commander Kamado is no longer here in Jubilee Village. The commander made the decision to take the security corps to the mountains so as to prepare and to fend off any possible threat. As the captain of the survey corps, I hereby order you to proceed as follows. Mesathe, take that hula hoop to Mount Coronet. Make your way to the peak and put an end to all this. You're officially reinstated at your former rank.
Okay.
There you are, Mesathe. Irida's already headed to Mount Coronet. How things looking here? The commander is already at Mount Coronet. Crap. Let me go first, Mesathe. If you were to show up with no warning, it'd probably be a fight. Time's a wasting. See you there. I don't want to fight him. He deserves to get his butt whooped by me. Tyler. Let's get it. Evolution time. Oh, he's lanky and he's proud. Is that Benny, old chum? Benny? Old chum? It is. It's Benny, old chum. Oh ho, still alive and kicking? Sorry about having to shutter the wallflower. I'd much rather be here now, serving up some freshly grilled potato mochi. But that taskmaster Kamado's gone and left me to oversee our food supply. He always finds a way to put even these old bones to work. While I'm handling that, I suppose I'll handle you as well. Time I got rid of you once and for all. You are so old, and I am so spry and young. I will kick your teeth in, old man. I'll make myself plain. As Kamado's right hand, I'm charged with executing all the gritty deeds Kamado can't or won't do himself. I gave him my word I'd rid any fools that might dream of getting in the way of his plans. And besides, it's not just Kamado who longs to live in a new home free of fear and strife. His dream is mine now, too. You've seen my smoke bumps before, right? Well, this is how you're meant to use them. Is he a ninja? What? When I heard you managed to quell those nobles one after another, it did ever make my blood run hot and my heart pound. At last, my final opponent worthy of my great ninja techniques have been left to molder all these years. Oh my god, he's cool. Oh, I did not see that coming. Benny, old chum. Oh my god, why is he like the coolest person like ever? What? Ooh, wait, they're level 60. I might be screwed. Oh no. This has to kill. There's no way this doesn't kill. Alright. Nice. Okay, hold on. Oh my god, why is he cool? Yeah, these are level 60s. I don't have that. I'm like 10 below. Okay, it's fine though. Onryo stays living. Onryo might die. Yeah, it's fine. He did work. Okay. We're still holding our own against Pokemon that are 10 levels above us. Sneasler. Ooh, its battle stance is cool. Yeah, but that's fighting. I can't do a lot other than just, like, try to burn it. Dire Claw, that sounds sick. Oh, and I'm paralyzed? Dire Claw. Okay. Bro, don't worry, I have a Pokemon that can melt you. Nice. Not bad considering we were greatly underleveled. It seems my ninja techniques will soon be consigned to history. Benny is so cool. What? And to be honest, I don't hate you. Might actually like you, after a fashion. At least for the skill you've shown in battle. But listen well, Mesati. Pokemon are truly terrifying creatures. Kamado and I saw our hometown burned to the ground by maddened Pokemon running amok. We lost plenty of friends and comrades that day. That's why Kamado came here to Hisui to try and build a new home where people could live free from fear. But to achieve something truly great, sometimes you have to take extreme actions. If, hypothetical as it may be, a Pokemon were to appear from within the space-time rift, Kamado might lose hold of his reason. Save Kamado from himself, by force if you must. Do that and I'll stuff you full of more delicious potato mochi than a human stomach can handle. Ooh! Gimme, gimme! No way I buy all of it. So I bought all of it. I just felt like it.
You've brought the red chain. Mesati.
You're the only one who can stop whatever's unfolding at the top of the mountain. That Pokemon that's apparently been sighted through the rift, I think it might be Almighty Sinnoh. But Commander Kamado stopped us from heading toward the temple. I don't know why I listened to him, in all honesty. He has no real authority over me. There he is. Is he wearing battle armor? He is wearing armor, what? Hey, effer, I lived. You again. I've heard that this red chain of yours will bind this world. I assume that to bind the world means to hold the world together, keeping it as it's meant to be. A welcome idea. But can I truly put my faith in such tales? Yeah! But if I were to simply place my faith in this boy, and that faith were to be betrayed, then how can I possibly face my people? Then work together with us. Should something go wrong, I'll take complete responsibility. Fine, enough. Let fate decide what happens next. What happens next. Whichever of us is stronger will prevail. Face me with your Pokemon, Mesati. Today we battle in earnest. Okay. I don't think that's gonna do a lot. It's like neutral. Yeah. Quick attack. Air Slash. Max Potion, okay. Now Shadow Ball to take it out. Okay. Snorlax. I don't know how much you can do to me. Realistically, what do you have against me? HP would be the answer. High horsepower. Slash high crit rate. Is crits a thing in this game? I think so. Yep. Nice! No! Rip Onryo, dude. That's such a shame. Oh, I should have Strong Style just to be safe. Dang. Wait, is Clefable a normal type in this game? Oh no, Fairy exists still. Oh, you're screwed. Try one of these, why don't you? Have a little taste.
Ooh, poisoned? Ooh, that sucks for you. Oh!
Nice.
Oh!
I don't think I'm living, but ooh, I could. I might. As long as he like doesn't. Oh, I won. But you're really trying to make Ivy look better than Tyler, aren't you? Even being so underleveled as I am, these fights are... They're challenging, kind of. They're not like a hard challenge. It's weird. This game's a little weird like that. Ooh, the respect. I know I have no right to ask it of you any longer, but please use that strength of yours for the sake of the Galaxy Expedition Team. No! For the sake of the Celestica people and all of the Pokemon living in Hisui.
Okay.
Cleaver, Weirdeer, Ursaluna, Lilligant, Arcanine, Biggie Fishy, Sneasler, Electrode, Braviary, Avalok. That's cool. I like those. It's like anime statues, but real. It's time to use the hula hoop. Let's see what it can do. Hold on a sec. My head. Something's talking in my head. You hold the hula hoop. Try to catch me then, human. Adaman, what are you saying? What do you mean catch you? Almighty Sinnoh. I think Almighty Sinnoh just spoke to me. It's telling me, you hold the hula hoop. Try to catch me then, human, for the fight to come. Take these. Yeah, thanks a lot, bro. I just spent all my money on 120 of those. I'll take them though. Ooh. Ooh, cutscene. So, oh, what is it? That's a distortion world? Kind of looks like it. Am I gonna fight Giratina? No, that's Dialga.
There he is, boys.
It really is a hula hoop! Now he's spinning the hula hoop. Oh no. That's not real good, is it? Don't screech at me, you heathen. Okay. I guess do the same back, I guess. I guess I'll try a Ultra Ball now, I guess. What? That is the easiest Pokemon legendary capture ever. I probably could have just started with that. That's a little upsetting for some reason. I caught God, or one of them at least. He caught it. The red chain is shattered, but we owe the Pokemon of the Lakes our thanks for getting us this far. Oh, well done, Masathi, my boy. Masterfully handled. I was watching the whole time as you battled and caught your way to a simply stunning victory. You truly are the pride of the Survey Corps. Looks like I taught him well. Wait, it's happening again. I can hear Almighty Sinnoh. No, it's called Dialga. Mighty Dialga speaking to me in my mind. Sure. Space-time is torn. Awful power spills forth. The frenzied one comes to fight. Now, human, fight it with me. I'm not using it. You're telling me there's another one? But the hula hoop smashed to bits. No way even Masathi could tackle another Pokemon as strong as the last one just now. Just what you know, I'll just throw an Ultra Ball. I don't need to fight it. So is this God? Which God is this? There's like 4 of them. Okay, there's a Palkia. Alright. Now why... If Dialga spoke to Adaman, why does Irida not get Palkia mind? I guess it's just because of the lake Pokemon. Why am I running, bro? I'm stronger than this thing. All of you, we must evacuate this, or vacate this. God, forget the fancy talk. Book it! Come on! We gotta make it back to the summer camp while we still can. We gotta leave before this other Almighty Sinnoh decides it wants to fight us. But Commander,
We can't just leave it here.
you dunce! You won't be any use to anybody if you die up here on this mountain. What are you waiting for? I'm telling you, we gotta get going. What? What are you scared of, bro? Just because I don't have my hula hoop? We really just let that god just be chilling up there. I can't believe there really were two almighty Sinnoh after all. Guess that means neither of our clans are really wrong, huh? No need to speak any further about my rash actions, not to mention my loss of composure. Mainly because it makes me feel bad. And I want to not feel bad. Yeah, thank goodness you were here, huh? We'd have no choice getting through this disaster without you.
We're still not through it. How is he to keep fighting? The hula hoop is shattered.
Relax, I've got a plan, thanks to what Almighty Dialga told me.
Dialga, the Pokemon that spoke to you?
Yeah, along with its name, it also told me what we need. The Stone of Creation's beginning. The hula hoop. The vessel of humankind's invention. Unite these three and calm the chaos now pervading space. And finally, Mighty Dialga said it wants to go with us back to the temple.
Well, the hula hoop we have at least. The pieces anyway, I did collect them. And the vessel of humankind's invention, I dare say that might refer to a Pokeball.
That's gotta be it. What about the Stone of Creation's beginning part?
Leon might have some idea. He's knowledgeable about stones and minerals. He even goes digging for ore sometimes.
Well, there it is.
What a curious cave. I feel some extraordinary power here, as if the world itself was created in this very place. Taking into consideration my knowledge of ores, and my skill at mining, and the strength of my Sligoo's moves. Oh, it evolved into a Sligoo. You think you better leave my extraction work up to us, wouldn't you say?
I don't care. Just fade to black so you don't have to animate. Yep.
We're gonna have to ask you to stop right there.
No! It's the Misfortune Sisters! Oh, come on. Who's there? We don't have any time to waste with... Clover, we haven't seen you since you walked out of the clan. Where have you been all this time?
Yeah, she would, wouldn't she? I don't have to tell you nothing. No, not one thing. I didn't give any of these characters voices. Look, you can carry on digging out that treasure you're after, and then you'll give it to us. We don't know why you even look surprised. It's not as if you were hard to follow. What we seek may be as precious as treasure, but it isn't about how valuable it is. We need to restore this awful sky to normal. That earnest goody two-shoes act of yours is what made me leave the Pearl Clan in the first place. Yeah, that tracks too. Enough! I don't care why any of you ran off to play bandit, but I won't let you get in Lien's way. There are 3 of you and 3 of us. Let's go, Mason. You take charm. I'm assuming that they're fighting the one that left their group. That's kind of cool. I bring good luck to my sisters wherever I go, and ill luck to anyone who crosses our paths. Especially in this, the battle of a lifetime. You are screwed. Yep. That's why your shoe's raggedy. You are rather formidable. Yeah, I know. Come on, Clover. Why not come back to the Diamond Clan? Are you joking? I have got no interest in living back in that place with all its stupid rules. Look, we'll let you keep your treasure this time, but you better do something about that sky. So this was kind of pointless except for the reveal that 2 of these people used to be in clans. Cool. I was able to extract some of that origin ore, or whatever you wish to call it. I suppose I'd better go with you, Masathi. It's orange, like my favorite drink. Orange drink. The fragment of the hula hoop collected at great personal risk by the Pearl Clan, and then the Stone of Creation's beginning, which we first learned of thanks to the Diamond Clan. And now it is time for the Galaxy team to play a part in it and turn these items into a proper vessel. Akari, my girl, you are one of our team's greatest craftspeople. Could I ask you to do the honors? This is my true battlefield, Masathi.
Even if it may be the safe indoors. This may take some time. Perhaps the rest of you better wait outside while we work. We've done it, Mesathy, and whatever the rest I said. I dub it the Origin Ball. If the message conveyed to our good clan leader can be believed, then this should allow you to catch the Pokemon that has appeared at the Temple of Sinnoh. Woo! I'm tripping, hold on. You mean Dialga? Yeah. Hey, Volo. Just the boy I've been waiting for. I know you can buy various sun-dries at the base camp, but I thought it might be helpful to you if I set up here, closer to the temple. I want to have a front row seat if there's a chance to see into the world of myth and legend. I'll probably be creeping even closer to the action once the battle actually begins. Oh, but you won't have to worry about me. I'm perfectly capable of taking care of myself. And besides, I know all too well the strength of you and your Pokemon. I got no doubt you'll have this whole thing tied up in a neat bow before I could possibly be in danger. You put your faith into me, and that's gonna get you nowhere. Hello, friend. Singular. I know who I was facing. Ooh, cutscene. Look at my drip sandals. They clipping into the floor. Yeah, Pocket really do just be standing. Yo, the Ultra Ball looks so cool. What's it doing? Yeet! Ah! What? That's not even the right ball, dude. I like that. Oh. Oh no, that was me sending it out. Okay. What's it doing, though? Ooh. It's like the anime. What? What? Bro, where his arms go? What? What am I looking at, dude? Oh my god. Friendship is magic. What? Whoa! Wait, can I do this? Does... Okay, nice. Just do that to me, why don't you? Why does it look so goofy, dude? Why is this fight easy? It's not easy, I lied! Oh, no! Come on, let me do it first try. I really beat this first try? I feel like it's supposed to be difficult. Where is it at, though? Cherished ball. It's not a cherished ball, it's the origin ball, my mistake. Looks like a candle, kinda. Hello, Palkia. Okay, that looks cool, though. You see, that's why the game, like, the graphics may not look the greatest, is because they were putting all that time and effort in these cutscenes, bro. Cool. Oh, I smile! Nice. There's no roof. Party rockers really were in the house. Oh yes, good show. What a catch. You contained that fearsome thing in the origin ball. Absolutely astounding as ever, Mesathy. Thanks, Sinnoh. Formidable as usual, Mesathy. Yes. I'm crying like a baby. So even the commander sheds a tear now and then. Never thought I'd see the day. Yes, what a sight to have witnessed. Huh? Shut up, kid. Ouch, what gives, Commander? Not sure I deserved a sumo throw. I threw you very hard. They didn't animate it, though. It didn't happen, though. But just believe me, it happened. Listen up, all of you. We faced a calamity unlike any we have known, but we were able to overcome it by working as one. This calls for a celebration, a festival for us all. Gather your clans, this will be the greatest celebration Hisui has ever seen. Celebrate with the Diamond Clan? 2 clans together, huh? Well, since it turns out that we're both following a true almighty sin of our own, I guess the times when we fight over who's wrong or right are ancient history now. I'm sure our ancestors would be shocked to see us agree, but this may well be the best path toward protecting the space we all share. Let us celebrate, for today dawns a new day for all those who live in Hisui region. Crap, I can't read. We did it. We beat the game. Nothing else will ever happen.
Hey, Masathy, did you get all the plates yet?
No.
Well, what are you doing, you lazy bum? Let's get to it. We gotta get all the plates, Masathy. Come on. Let's get all of every single one. Now.
The temple lies in ruins now, columns cracked and broken, like pillars now turned into spears, stabbing into the heavens. Well, I detect a distinct lack of Giratina. Is something bothering you? I do beg your pardon. I suppose I must seem to be behaving strangely. I dare say you deserve to know what I'm really after by now. Ever since I became convinced that Arceus really does exist, there has been only one question that consumed my thoughts. How can I meet such a being myself? It was an attempt to answer that question that I originally sought out Giratina and had it tear open that rift in space-time. After all, Giratina wished to stand against Arceus, but that didn't do the trick. Wait, did he just say that he created the space-time rift? Is that what I just heard? So then I had you gather the fragments of the all-encompassing deity, just as the murals of the ruins directed. 18 plates said to be the fragments of the all-encompassing deity. You hold in your hands 17 of them. So, you must be wondering, where is the last one? Why, it's right here! Is it the ghost plate? That's my favorite type. Did you just get naked? Not quite. What the hell are you doing? What the heck? Now hand over the plates you gathered. I will be the one to bring them all together. My desire to meet Arceus cannot be contained any longer. I need to know what it is. I must know what it is. If I can meet Arceus myself, then I may also be able to subjugate his power, and using that, I will attempt to create a new, better world. Of course, if I create a brand new world, then this Hisui region that we currently exist in will be undone and returned to nothing. You, everyone you know, and all the Pokemon living here will vanish in an instant, as if you'd never been. If you want to keep this world from disappearing, then face me in battle. Not that you have a choice, even if you don't wish to battle me, I'm not above using force to take those plates from you. Uh-oh! I know that tune. Rate the fit, though. Ooh, leading off with Spiritomb? Okay. Yeah, let's just try to get a burn, I guess. It has no weakness, so... Ooh, half health and a burn? Nice. Hypnosis. Oh, I loved his little sleepy animation. Did you see it? He looks so cute. Alright. Flamethrower. Alright, Spiritomb. Does he just have Cynthia's team? Also cannot hear the game. Oh, the game's too quiet? Yeah, that's better. Oh, when did Arcanine come out? Okay. Yeah, okay. I think I made the game audio better. Oh my god, why does Volo's theme slap, bro? It's just the, I mean, it is just the, that's the... Ooh! Sorry, Ivy, that sucks. Sucks for you, that is. Poison Jab! I'll learn nothing from my mistakes. Let's go, Tyler. This is normal Poison Jab. Strong Style Air Slash. Okay. That might kill. Yeah, it did. It is a little bit higher level than us, but yeah, we can just flamethrower it. We'll actually agile style, so we can potentially get an extra move. Whoa! Well, good thing I got the extra move. God dang. Lucario, okay. Actually, kind of not a bad Pokemon to stay in. Ooh, he just used Crunch. Red actually just might get one shot here. It's fine. Okay. You can two-shot, so we can just use this to revive someone else. Wake up, Tyler! Tyler, wake up! We got stuff to do! Oh, his stats are all the way down, bro. This extra sensory is gonna do so much. Or flamethrower, I guess. Whatever works. Epic. Imagine that one. Petal Dance? Why does that kill? Now, why does that kill? I mean, this is kind of like the last fight, so like I might as well Brave Bird it. I think if I were to guess, the last Pokemon is Garchomp, because this has kind of just been Cynthia's team. I don't know if she has a not a Garchomp, an Arcanine, but... Yep, Garchomp. Expected. I actually don't know what to do about it. That's cool too. I have nothing that is super effective. I only have Tyler, who's weak to ground. Yeah, we're just gonna try to revive as many people as we can. Earth power expected. Actually, I really think that we just have to just do our best here. And just go and just pop off. And we'll work this as well. Alright. Oh, let's cross our fingers. I think we lose this, but we can reattempt it. Ooh, yikes. Yeah. A shame. Almost had it. Try again with the stronger team. Provolo just stands up. I'm not above taking the plates by force. Do something about it, maybe! There we go, Spiritomb taken care of. Willow is low. Yeah, I feel like that's good enough. I don't think it will kill, but like... It will kill. Arcanine is just that weak in this game. Your defenses are down too? This is gonna be great. Check this out, idiot. But you're gonna feel real smart after I do this. Yeah, this fight is largely just trading picks. That sucks. Can I just wait? I feel like if I was to like revive most of my team, I feel like Togekiss is the Pokemon to do that too. This flamethrower is gonna pay dividends. As long as I don't. Oh my god, dude! Oh no, the Forester! Ooh, the Calm Mind's scary. It's fine. Actually, I think I do. I think I heal Willow now. No, Air Slash, nice. Agile style setup is insane. Actually, feels like an oversight to some degree. What else? We still have the Rose Raid and then Garchomp. Thing that doesn't kill. Yeah, because they had the defense boost from whatever. Game. We're just gonna play lame. Screw you, Volo. Yeah, use another Moonblast, why don't you? Sure, that'll kill. Why wouldn't it? Do an average Poison Jab. I mean, even if I did Agile, no matter what he sends out next, he's just gonna come in and kill me. Oh, nice! Throw out the Garchomp, why don't you? Kill me. Ooh, with the Agile style, so you're probably gonna kill me next turn, too. Spectacular. Oh, that didn't even do half! Wait, he... What? He's switching out, dude! Spikes. Well, is this your first playthrough? It sure is. I feel like a normal air slash will kill it. Ooh, not quite. Wow, that poison jab sure did something. But I could roost. Wait. Oh, here we go. Never mind. Easy. Agile style and then a non-attacking move is literally insane. Sean style, Aqua Tail, and then Sean style close combat. And hope that works. But that might kill Tyler in the next switch. Who cares? I could crit. I know crit. Earth power. But what if that doesn't kill? It does kill. Okay. Oh! I won! I won! Alright. Close combat. Strong style! Finishing move! Go Tyler! Go Tyler! Yeah! Go Tyler! Imagine if it didn't kill. Bro, can you imagine if that didn't kill and I just lost? That'd be awesome. Why? Why you? Why do you have the blessing of Arceus? Tyler! Let's go, Tyler! Why? How? I've devoted myself to Arceus beyond any other. I've worshipped it as the creator of our entire world. It's not over with, I'm sorry? What? Oh no, I don't like what that means. I've bent all my passion and interest to its study. All the time I've spent poring over the legends, everything that I've done. You outsider, it's almost as if you were spat out of space-time just to get in my way. Yeah, maybe. No, this isn't finished yet. Can't you feel it? The chill creeping through your veins? The Eldritch presence icing your heart? Nah, do I have to fight Giratina now? Is Giratina a hard fight? My Pokemon better be healed up, or at least make... Ooh, good expressions. Volo's got great expressions. Hi, Giratina. You do be wildin'. Do I have to fight Volo again? Or is it just Giratina? Giratina! Strike him down! Oh my god, amazing expressions! I'm screwed though. Hello, Satan! Poor guy. No, my Pokemon aren't healed! Why? For what reason? Tyler! And he moves first? He better not move first. Terrible might. I better not. Oh my god, please tell me I don't have to fight this again. No. Try again. Hold on. Hold on. Let me just. No! No! Why? Oh my god, I do not have to fight him again. I'm the Joker, baby. Whoever, like, was in charge of making the expressions for Volo did a spectacular job. I love the insane smiles and stuff, that's great. Oh, yep, we're good. Ooh, burn! Oh, you didn't burn. It's fine. Throw in an Agile as well to just make sure, just to, you know, put it in there. Good. Spiritomb down. Arcanine. Rock Slide probably kills Willow. Oh, but we hang on. Oh, but he's got 2 turns. That's fine. Why is Aqua Tail his only water move that he can learn? Like, the best one that he can learn is Aqua Tail, but why is that? What did he have? I don't know. I never chose Oshawott in Gen 5. I don't know what he normally has. Either way, Pokemon dies. Oh, yeah, Bullet Punch into close combat. Yep. Defense lowered, stab, flamethrower, dead. I don't even need to go strong style. I just do base, it kills. Okay. Next one. It wouldn't throw out Garchomp. Okay, so I've been wrong in the past. I think we do as much damage as we can to the Garchomp, because that's the strongest thing on this team is Garchomp. Half damage. Dragon Claw, probably twice kill Storm. Yeah. Alright, fingers crossed on this one. I don't think it kills, but we're only 2 level difference. Yes, dude. Nice, Tyler. Let's go, Tyler. Tyler. Togekiss, yep. This is kind of where we go into Blissey to tank while I revive everyone. Okay, yeah. Blissey was the call here. Togekiss is the perfect one to set to revive everyone with. Moonblast? Ooh. Wait. Hold on. Isn't soft boiled? Restores his own HP? Hold on. Bro, check this out. Agile Cell, soft boiled, heal HP, and then I have another turn. Can I do it again? No, but could you imagine? This is going infinitely better. Now we have 5 Pokemon alive to Volo's 2. Nice! That's awesome, bro. I was just thinking to myself how awesome it would be if you really did that to me just now. Wait, Ice Beam, hold on. Tsunami has it. Tsunami with the clutch here. No agile style available to me. Freeze? Oh, of course not. Spectacular, dude. We're playing this as lame as can be, however, ratio. That's fine, bro. You're going out to Blissey. What are you gonna do? Like, literally, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? This thing has 500 HP. What are you gonna do? But it used its moves, so Tyler should be in the clear this time, and I swear to God if he isn't, I'm gonna be mad. Okay, we're good. Now we just strong style Poison Jab. If anything, I just get this clean switch into Storm for the next one. Alright, last Pokemon. Doing pretty well, I'd say. Roserade, not a threat. Yeah, it's gonna use Spikes. That doesn't even kill Tyler, unless it... Oh no, it goes again, so it does, but... Strong Style Brave Bird. And then we have our 2 Ghost types at full HP. One of our Ghost types at full HP, the other one at half, my mistake. For Giratina. And then we have the Max Revive. You know, just in case. Start out with Oni, okay. The more damaged one's fine, I guess. Gonna go first, probably gonna go with the Ghost. He's gonna go Dragon Claw. That might not kill, that will kill, okay. Fine. Yeah. Normal Shadow Ball. Oh, we killed it! Okay. Then one more form. Oh, and he's Alpha as well. Okay, last phase. Full HP again, probably gonna kill me, yeah. Okay, now as long as it doesn't attack again, we should be good. Yes! Okay. Excellent. Max Revive. Willow. And we're just gonna, you know, pray. Maybe it would have been a better idea to do Oni because it's normal type and so it can't get hit with the Shadow Force. Okay, but I get to attack twice, so we'll just do 2 normal Shadow Balls. Maybe even an Agile one as well. Okay. Can I do an... Okay, I can't. Actually, this either is gonna be really good or really bad. We'll find out. Strong Style Shadow Ball! No! I missed! No! No, dude, no! Come on, man! God, dude, I had it! Actually, I think I win. Alright, because then he's gonna do something, but it's not gonna kill me. Oh, unless he got a crit. Or got a high roll, in which case he does. Is this the 2-turn? No, it's not. Okay. Or it might have been, but it didn't happen. No, I just revived Willow again, right? I feel like I won, right? Like, unless he just has another turn and then he does another high roll. Also, if I miss... Nope, alright, my turn. I shouldn't miss... Oh, but just in case. Agile style. See? Oh my god, I'm so smart. Wait, I had 2 though! Are you kidding me? You a-hole, you robbed me of that. I was literally so big brain, your puny, stupid face. Look out behind you! Oh, I can skip the movie. Dragon Claw, is he gonna use it twice? Nah, I get a move. Oh, wait, I get 2. Agile style, and then... If it does enough, maybe strong style. Oh, it definitely doesn't. Alright. Doesn't kill, but I think I can send in Samurott instead of Willow. I think if we save Willow for phase 2, we just hit it with a good old Night Slash. Strong, yeah. Should kill it. I would hope so. It'd be pretty cool. Nice. Crit even. Could have saved that. I don't think we needed the crit, but you know. I'll take what I can get. Okay, but like imagine if we beat him this time. What would happen? Oh! Gonna do another one. Look out. Look out! No dodging. Yeah, we're just gonna Agile Style, Shadow Ball. The Giratina should only have 1 turn. Okay. And now if Willow holds on though. Okay, Willow doesn't hold on. But as long as Giratina doesn't do another move. Okay! I think we win. Give that to Willow. Honestly, I might have been able to even take it out here, but you know. It's gonna kill Storm here. Oh, it does it. Hold on, Roost into Air Slash? Hold on. Hold on. Roost into... I mean, the Roost won't matter, he'll kill me next turn anyway. But Roost into Air Slash is really funny. Here you go. What if that kills? Oh, nope, I missed. Alright. Now, as long as he doesn't get a BS extra turn when I switch in, we will win. Come on. Okay. Now, okay, well that doesn't... Okay, so that doesn't change anything. So, just send it. Don't miss. Oh my god, we won. We beat it. Woo! Screw you, Volo. Wow, nice. Thanks, thank you. You finally beat Giratina. Wow. It's like the game knew. The game knew. Turning tail and running from this puny human? Pathetic. I was the one to feed you the power you need so that you could take on Arceus. I was the one who gave you the chance to claw open that space-time rift, driving the deity of space and the deity of time mad so that you could drag the creator out from hiding. How? How could this happen? Almighty Arceus, if you have any heart within you, then tell me. The blood of the ancient Sinnoh people flows in my veins, does it not? What is it then that you find so lacking in me? Do you mean to tell me that this world doesn't need to be remade? I can't live with such questions. I can't bear not satisfying this ache to know. Answered me then, Mesothy. Do you have some dream that propels you, as I've had? Yeah, beating the game. So you do. Doubtless that dream of yours would never leave the room, doubtless that dream of yours would never leave room for the dreams of one like me. I am the great wielder of Pokemon, and you battled alongside your Pokemon. In the end, I was alone, but not you. You will fight together with your Pokemon to seize whatever dreams you have. Here, take it. Take the plate that started me on this path, the plate I once received from Giratina. My journey is over. My story ended when I lost to you. Thank you. The spooky plate. Let's go. Yay! You are so tall. I suppose now you've gathered all the plates said to exist in this land of Hisui. Whoa! My cylinder! It's glowing! Oh no! It's, an object. So that's it. The Azure Flute. It comes to you. So Arceus wishes to meet you, of all people. You had to be the one. Why? Is that why you were brought to this world? Gah. I've no desire to watch from the sidelines as Arceus comes to you. I absolutely cannot escape a world in which you never managed to defeat Arceus. Someday, I'll solve every riddle in the legends of Hisui's Pokemon. And on that day, I'll stand before Arceus at last. No, I will conquer it. No matter how many years, how many decades, how many centuries it takes me. See you later. Okay. Ambitious. Alright, we can make Dialga go, I think it's origin form? I don't know. I haven't seen it yet, so let's see it. Okay. So let's see that. What does that look like? Bro, Squidward got the fork in the neck, dude. Bro, why does he look like that? Man's actually built like that. Alright, get back in there. Get back in there.